I only listen to it one through. I've been listening to a lot of Pac and Big lately.
Okay.
I don't know why.
You trying to rehash something?
Nah, you know what it is? It's like
Trying to rehash the
you know
past?
what's funny about Pac and Big? Shout out to We're Just the Messengers podcast. They're my homies in South Carolina. They were talking about Pac and Big, and they were talking about like, dang, what if we had a Biggie and so and so collab, Pac and Kendrick and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of shows and a lot of people that have those conversations about Pac and Big, they always do that stuff like the what if, yo, what would they be? They'd probably be like Hove right now, billionaires and all that stuff. Nobody actually talks about them, how the possibility is greater that they'd be broke, and because Bad Boy and Death Row's history of like contracts and money is a factual thing. And someone like, oh, no, I'm not with Pac and Big. And I'm like, they were too early on to really see what could have happened to them down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Like
They would have got producer credits too, though.
I mean, yeah, they probably would have had more money than other people, but odds are, I can't sit there and say Diddy wouldn't have did Big like he did Lock, like he did Lil' Kim.
That'd be a stretch. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Why
That's a
not?
stretch.
I don't see why Suge Knight wouldn't treat. I mean, look what they did to Snoop.
Jada has money though. Jada ain't worried about.
Oh no. See, Jada them had to go threaten Diddy to go get a lot of that money. They legit had to go threat to
Big
do
would have
it.
done the same thing.
Well, look,
Jay-Z wouldn't have left him behind. So
I would love to assume all that, but as of
we
right
have
now,
no reason to think otherwise.
No, yeah, we do, because I have factual proof of what Bad Boy does now and what they do. Everything else we think wouldn't have happened is just speculation. We hope, not Big, not Pac.
No.
Like,
there are people still alive that would not have let him fall behind. That's the thing.
And I don't think, maybe Big, I could see Big falling to that because...
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put it this way. Not broken poor, just not where they should be.
See, I could see maybe that happening to Big, maybe because of his loyalty to Puff. But Pac, what's his name? If Suge Knight tried to do something to Pac, he would just go on crazy rants, probably drop a mixtape a day. You feel me?
Maybe.
Not maybe.
He was an actor too. He would have made millions.
Yeah, he made money acting and stuff like that. You're right, but
regardless,
I'm just
that's interesting.
I never heard anybody really talk about that other aspect of it. Like,
no, Pac was putting out books.
I don't know any Bad Boy artists that have like these fantastic stories. Not even Mace. Mace was probably second. I would say second in command.
He was
after
definitely
Big,
second in command.
You know,
no one stays with anyone though. You saw with No Limit, everybody left. I mean, they got Lil Wayne got rich regardless.
Well, I mean, he didn't really leave Cash Money. I mean, it was Cash Money, Young Money. Like, it gave him his own little side thing, but Cash Money still took a lot. I mean, sure, even Birdman mistreated Lil Wayne, and they considered him father and son.
Screwed the hell out of him.
I would love to sit here and
Lil Wayne is filthy rich.
Well,
that doesn't matter.
He had to sue Birdman to get a lot of his money back, and won.
He's still doing things.
He still makes money. I know that. I'm just saying, I don't know based off the track record of Bad Boy.
No, I see what you're saying.
In Death Row, I couldn't tell you that, like, they'd be prosperous and stuff like that. Maybe have money, maybe have some money, but not where they probably should be. I mean, these are two people that are considered the greatest rappers of all time. They only had 2 albums, and they died at, what, 24?
Yeah.
20, 30?
I think both of them, if you compared them, I think Biggie would have a worse situation because Diddy not only produced, but he, like, wrote a lot of his music. So he was the owner, Masters, it was his label, and he did all the writing and producing, so he'd have a lot more in Biggie's pockets versus Suge Knight with Pac. Suge Knight wasn't a producer. He wasn't a writer. You know what I'm saying? Right. Pac did all of that. So I feel like Pac would have more, and I think he would, like, progress more in terms of, like, contracts and money and all of that than Big would, if that were a scenario. So I see what you're coming from.
Because even with Snoop, like,
he's rich.
He's
rich.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but Snoop wasn't getting paid, though.
But Snoop should be at close to that level of somebody. Yeah. Like, he's not nowhere near close like Dre, Jay-Z, Puff, any of them. He's more further down in the food chain than we think.
He's rich.
But I'm not talking about that. Rich is one thing, but I'm talking about two of the greatest of all time. Mm-hmm. I consider Snoop a great of all time, but Snoop had to leave Death Row to go to No Limit. And he said and that No Limit era was fire.
Oh,
like, ain't nobody gonna sit there and deny that.
Absolutely.
But he wasn't getting what he deserved and how he should have been treated at Death Row. You know, Suge kept having his
Dre
own
had
issues.
to leave.
Yeah.
Dre had to leave to get a bag. He wouldn't even get paid for Dre Day.
Like,
That's crazy.
And it always makes me think that like people are like, oh man, it'd be dope to see. And I'm like, shoot, like just those 2 lives being taken out of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe Dre doesn't get rich. Maybe nobody gets to where they are if they live like that. I'm just thinking life stuff. I was thinking more far galaxy wise.
What was you listening to? What pop joint you put on?
I was listening to some.
Rich.
I know. I hope they'd be rich, but like Big Daddy Kane them ain't rich. Like Rakim them ain't rich.
None of them ever had the influence that Tupac.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
did.
like if you ask some people, they'd be in the top of greatest of all time rappers and stuff. I feel like they should be rich.
I'm sure that like the rock industry and whatever has the same example where there's somebody who's like ultra talented musician but never made it. I mean,
well, rock is a little different because you can be rich
every
off
genre. I'm saying,
yeah, but I'm saying, but like rock, yeah, every genre.
Country
like,
music probably has somebody who's fire and just
because it don't matter. Hip hop is the only genre, and we're assuming that Pac and Big would never get whack. Let's put it that way. And maybe not get whacked, but we lose interest in them. That's happened throughout hip-hop with everybody.
Pac would never.
I hope not, but I'm just saying.
Pac would never.
We assume that. Rock and country music are the only genres. I mean, these cats are 80, 70 years old, still getting on the Rolling Stones and selling out arenas. They ain't just hitting the local, taco. What's that taco shop that got the little?
Yeah, but that's
people talking about.
No, people look at it different because if Jay-Z tours. Or he doesn't want to tour. People are only thinking about the new album. Like he's not. These rock legends you're talking about are doing tours and playing music from 60 years ago.
Oh yeah.
No, but the MCs that you're talking about would just be promoting their new stuff. They're not doing shows specifically. If Jay-Z did a show and billed it as like Reasonable Doubt album tour, it will sell out.
1,000%.
No. See, that's like the upper echelon of echelon. I mean, like let's use a Nelly. Now, he has a lot of albums, and let's not act like Nelly wasn't the guy for a block of time.
Yeah, but who are you comparing him to in another genre is the thing. Because there's no guarantee that his level in rock is selling stuff out.
That's true.
They made a movie. I mean, the movie This Is 40.
Really
I watched it the other day. The movie This Is 40 was supposed to be like the sequel to Knocked Up or whatever.
Right.
He works for that music company and promotes that band that he flies from Scotland or whatever. And the cat said nobody at the show.
Like it's really hard to say because I am thinking of like the Eagles, I'm thinking of Nirvana, I'm thinking Rolling Stones, I'm thinking
they would be bigger than
Aerosmith.
All those bands are bigger than Nelly
like
level.
Upper, I can't think of a band that would be equal to like somebody like Nelly, but a Nelly can sell out on an arena doing the Nelly discography tour.
No.
Jay-Z, Jay-Z definitely. Zadeh Kicks couldn't. No, he couldn't. Now a Diddy,
in New York, probably,
Diddy
but
discography tour. Oh yeah.
I don't even know about
Diddy,
that.
I mean Bad Boy. Sorry, Bad Boy.
Oh, okay.
Bad Boy.
I'm like,
not
Diddy himself, no. But Bad Boy, yeah.
Anyways, sorry about that. I was just thinking about that.
That's all good. I love talking music. You know that.
Oh, sure. I forgot that list. I made a list for you just in case you're still interested in doing a pod or a vlog or something you wanted to do. I wrote it down. I'm going to send it to you. Shout out to to Pivot Socks. Appreciate you guys. Obviously, buying pairs of socks. Every pair of socks you buy does support episode of this podcast. GetPivot.com. That's GetPyvot.com. Promo code is Sneak This Podcast. Get 20% off and free shipping. Appreciate it. Like I said, what is this? Sneak This Podcast, episode 294. George, Greg, Don, Dada, number 1 draft pick back in the building.
We here.
I still no nickname, dude. Number 1 draft pick.
I'll take it. What up, though? What's good?
Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe to this podcast, share, comment, send us DMs, all that type of stuff. Obviously, got a lot of messages about. Is it Zadeh?
I think it's Zadeh or Zadeh, something like
Kicks,
that.
Zadeh
Kicks.
And we got messages while driving here last week, but like I never checked them. I was driving, and then we were recording. We're looking at it kind of while we're recording. We're like, what is this? We just thought it was some old sneakerheads. On the case again type thing, but we didn't realize how big it was, so we didn't get to talk about it.
That is what it is.
I mean, that's what it is,
They're
but
like
now. The real authorities are on the case in this one. This isn't just some...
No, I read it on the show last week. It was...
Yeah, but
I read the thing from the police scanner.
It wasn't like a...
Bam.
I wouldn't put much thought into
police
it. We were going into it.
Hey, you a snitch, a police scanner.
It was on Twitter.
He's like, I'm on a police scanner.
Pulled it out.
Not my police scanner. It was on Twitter.
That's what you made it sound like pull up my back pocket.
Out.
No.
What is it?
From Radio Shack.
There's Twitter. Y'all should know this. There's Twitter accounts that literally just tweet what was on the police scanner. Like, they listen to police scanner. That's their tweet.
Oh,
they send a tweet.
No, I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah. There are certain things you follow that like I didn't even know exist.
Damn, you don't have to follow it to see it. Like people could just retweet it on your timeline or like it or whatever. I don't follow that nonsense.
Never seen it. The only thing I see retweets of is girls' booties and stuff.
Yeah, I don't present that energy. I present his energy. Like he was saying.
You're a bad person.
I ain't got nothing to do with me. I follow a bunch of Dallas Cowboys fans. A lot of them are weird perverts. They love sending pictures of retweeting girls' titties and twerking and stuff. Huh?
Why is it only Dallas Cowboy fans?
And why is it weird?
They're all my Dallas Cowboys I follow. I don't know why it's them.
No, I said he's a bad person.
He said it's weird. I said, why is that weird?
I'd be like, man, I be having to block them cats, but I'm like, yo, we be talking during Dallas Cowboys season, so I'll block them and unblock them between the months. you gotta do what you gotta do, man. We're doing top 10 needs for a barbecue.
Okay.
Now, for whatever reason, George is having a really hard time with this list. For whatever reason.
Hard time.
All right.
That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Nah,
it's
man.
a good list.
I like it.
Oh, my God.
It's a good list. I got a really good list.
List out of where there's like 100 options for 10 things, that's a good list. List where there's like 12 things for 10 options, that's not a good list, fam.
It depends.
What are you talking about? You're only leaving 2 items off your list.
What do you mean? You said you only got 8.
How far can you go talking about things to be at a barbecue?
Oh,
how many items can you? No, you can't. What
There's at least 30, 40. I only need 10 from you, buddy.
Based on what?
Based on your preferences when you're at a barbecue having a good time.
Where are you pulling 30 or 40 things from?
From my mind, fam. What I want to be there. You can say, yo, I need Bud Light there.
Are you...
Fam, there's 15.
Oh my! So you're saying like every single different beer is you could count it
if you want to.
So there's 500 beers in the world. So that means there's 500 options. You can't just say beers.
That depends on who barbecue it is. If you throw in the barbecue,
you just trying to make excuses for like why, fam.
No,
saying beer or like Newcastle Light, those are the same thing.
There are 15 parts of the pig that you can roast or barbecue at a barbecue.
Oh, no.
He did different. I didn't do that.
Well, I didn't do
y'all
that
doing
too.
way too much.
I'm just telling them that there's...
I don't need somebody putting like bacon, sausage. No. You having pork at the barbecue, ribs or whatever? That's fine.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
Damn. See?
There's a difference.
But I'm saying you could say hot dogs.
I understand that.
Okay.
But hot dogs is a lot of different pieces mixed together.
Okay, I ain't gonna sit there and...
But there's none. Ribs and pulled pork are different.
Facts.
That's fine. But you said like 15 different
I can keep going.
He give me an example. Huh? He try to help you out. He try to give you
Brisket's different.
Try to give you 2 more for your list.
Tri-tip is
It
different.
has nothing to do with not being able to put things on a list.
I mean, we can keep going.
This list is absurd. Yeah, that's beef and pork. Those are 2 different things.
I can keep going. All right, there you go.
Fam, the summertime about
I just
to
gave you
crack
more for your
off.
list.
The barbecue's about to start cracking off, hopefully.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there's like 15 items you could put on a 10 list.
More.
Go ahead and put 10
Great.
down then.
Great.
All right. Look, I'll tell you one thing. I know one thing that we all better have on there. My number 1. We all going to have that on the list.
Ooh,
it's a requirement.
In terms of, okay, we're going to see.
It's a food item. I only got maybe 5 food
Barbecue
items.
sauce.
Okay.
I don't even
That's
have
what I'm
that on the
saying.
list.
Yeah, I had no barbecue sauce on the list.
Exactly. So how absurd is the list?
All right. When you hear it, you're going to be like, okay.
I
do
know
like
exactly
that.
what you guys are putting on the list
No,
because
you
it's the
don't.
things that happen at every barbecue.
No, it
true.
doesn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I wouldn't have
true.
it on my list if it was at every barbecue. I've been to some bad barbecues.
The only things that you could put on there is like you need a stereo. Some people might not put stereo on there.
Well, then
Great.
I'm not going.
Then,
Great. I mean,
won't be there.
Hey, if you don't need it.
do you not understand what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, but I'm just saying things that are important to me at a barbecue. I need these things there.
You trying to make this seem like it's the most complicated thing ever for a top 10.
It's super
really
easy.
not that simple.
It's easy.
I mean, it's really not that difficult.
I know it's not.
So it shouldn't be a top 10 if it's easy.
Yeah, but you only got 8. It sounds like it's hard for you.
No. I'm not making the list because I'm against this idea completely.
This is what you choose to
This
go
is
on
like
strike about.
this is like making like when we said let's make top 10 Jordan 6s. There's only like 10 colorways. What's the point if there's only 10 things you can pick from?
First of all, it's not only 10 colorways. No, the problem with Jordan 6
Listen,
is... Hold on, the
if
problem
you
with
want
Jordan
to say
6
there's
is
like 500 different types of beers, so that counts for 500 items, fine. I'm not with that. I'm beer. You need beer at the barbecue, or you need seltzers?
I wouldn't do that.
Cool. You need radio? Cool. I'm not with that.
Jordan 6 ain't the same thing. Jordan 6... The
Goofy.
only reason why Jordan 6 wouldn't work...
I didn't-
because Jordan
that's an
6 has
example.
the worst colorways of all
An
time.
example.
Hating on
Jordan
this list for no
9,
reason.
Jordan 9, Jordan 8.
You getting real happy and upset over a barbecue list.
Any items that doesn't have a million colorways like 1s or 4s or whatever. It's an example. Same thing. Do top 10 Jordan 7s. There's only 10 colorways.
But you can do it though.
You can do it. You got to reorder.
There's no point. That's my thing. There's no point.
There is a point.
When you start talking about like,
there's a point. We do a podcast here, buddy.
And it's barbecue season.
Yes, we get to pick the list. That's the thing. There is a point. We get to pick the list we do for a podcast. We pick there's only 10 items at a barbecue.
Who gave you this idea? Shout out to him.
I don't remember who it was.
Whoever gave this idea, shout out. I like it.
Absurd.
Shout out to him.
I like it. Absurd idea.
Shout out.
There's 12 options in the world. Let's list 10 of them out.
Y'all went to y'all car. Y'all went to the car show this weekend?
Guess who won't be showing up at the barbecue? So,
that's right. Did I invite you?
Yeah.
I don't know if you enjoy yourself. I invite you to a barbecue. You might be like,
man at the list.
This is absurd. Yeah, this is stupid. Yeah, you get there and I don't got the beer you like. Actually, I don't know. You be drinking anything. Whatever you be getting in them cans, them pails, them buckets at the bar. I don't even know what them are. Are you drinking Paps?
What are you talking about?
Beer?
Fam, are you good?
You always go to the barbecue.
You just making stuff up now.
You always go to the cookout.
All right, here we go. Some corny white person say something on Twitter. On the comments.
Lyrics.
He's invited. He's invited.
Yeah. Plus, barbecue and cookout are two different things, but that's for another conversation.
Is it?
In my opinion. Because everybody's invited to the barbecue, not everyone's invited to the cookout. Cookout's a little more, like, informal.
Intimate?
Yes, intimate. That's what I mean. Cookouts is when, like, you actually break out, like, dominoes and stuff. You really don't break out dominoes at a barbecue.
He might not got games on his list.
Oh, I got something on there.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not bringing dominoes to a barbecue.
George
that's more to a cookout.
Yes.
Y'all go to the car show this weekend?
You're going to put firework emojis behind my head blowing up.
No, God, split it. CGI.
Yeah, no, there was a card show this weekend. Shout out to Valley Card Sports Show.
Y'all do good?
I did great, actually, yeah. Shout out
you
to Abe. Shout out to Johnny, putting on a very, very good show. It was their first show. I don't know how they did it, but they brought a bunch of foot traffic, you know what I'm saying, with minimal promo because they did not promote this thing that well. But a lot of people showed up. So shout out to Abe, shout out to Johnny. A lot of the vendors said they did well and they'll be back. So it was a dope show. Really dope.
Good.
I like it. Not too early, you know what I'm saying? Done by like 3:34. So I had the day to chill. It was cool.
People buy more sports cards or Pokemon cards?
Don said he sold a lot of Pokemon.
I mean, shit, I'm going to be honest with you. I did it. It was a little mixture of both, but a lot of people came for Pokemon. Right. And where I guess where I did great is because a lot of people don't have Pokemon at these shows. They have like sealed, so like stuff that's already, or that hasn't been opened yet. I have like older stuff, singles, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I had slabs, all types of stuff. A lot of people came through. It was cool.
I don't know nothing about Pokemon, so if anybody asks me, I just point at Don. Like,
please do, because I was like this.
I see about Don's story. I'm like, man, but Don got Pokemon cards deep.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'm like, them joints.
You and Johnny, the only people I know that have Pokemon. So
well, and you can see why, because I made a killing.
You know what's crazy is I listen to obviously they're a little younger than us, but they legit was really, really into Pokemon. Like I remember being in it, and I tried to get into it. I catch that I talked on.
No, even me, like as a kid, yeah, I was into it.
It seemed like too much work. Magic cards, all that stuff. Like I wanted to actually fight. I couldn't fight with the potions. And,
yeah.
Like you throw a Charizard, I'm like, does he really? Like, how do you battle?
Yes, you want to make your own put poison in a cauldron and throw it at somebody.
Dude, that's real magic. Like, do we all got magic? Like, you tell me I gotta use this potion? Like, I got something for you. I get 3 cards, Alchemist.
Shit was
Mix
fun,
them joints up.
Yes.
Like this, shuffle them cards, and throw a potion at them. Real quick. Now look, somebody already messaged me and was like, "Fam, can you please not ruin Top Gun for me?" Because I said I was gonna ruin it. All right, because I said I didn't care. All right. Now look, Top Gun does come out on Paramount next month. I did see that confirmed, which is quick.
Pandemic
did you see
life.
it?
Not yet, but everything I've heard so far has been positive.
Okay, yes.
Everything I've heard. I've not heard one. So if you're going to say something negative, this is the first time I heard it.
Nah, I'm not going to say anything negative. I mean, the movie to me, out of 10, it's a 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, so
it's
you
a
saw
solid
it.
movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Fire. I mean, I was going to see it yesterday too, but I got sluggish and didn't feel like it. But the movie's like a 7.5 out of 10. You know, there's some things in there. Me and George already talked about that, like, I was like, what? Like,
yeah.
Now, you won't notice it when you watching it. That's the thing. When you watching it, you're so into it.
I heard mad action. Dang, so I got lied to then.
Mad action?
Because I had people tell me, fam,
is it mad action?
You was at the edge of your seat the first 10 minutes. That's what I was told.
First 10 minutes?
And it was better than the first one.
I mean, it was better than the first one because it's
30 years later.
Yeah, so the movie quality is better.
I mean, if we talking quality, cool. But the first one, I liked it.
But they also had, it was more of a movie to me. Like I said, they had like a comedic effect. They had
I didn't like that.
more drama. Yeah, see, he hates everything. So
No.
Yes, you do.
Comedic effect.
Tom Cruise
you
can't
have
be
to
funny?
be really smart with the timing.
Miles Teller's in the movie.
In an
so,
action
Oh,
movie.
that makes sense.
comedic.
In an action movie, you got to be really
But he's a
smart
good
with
actor.
the
Like
comedic
I'm
timing.
pretty sure he's won
All right.
Academy Award for drama too.
The only parts that were the comedic parts, they were appropriate. There was only that one part that I was like, man, what? And you agree.
So you shouldn't be upset if it was only one part.
Yeah, but it was a major part.
Fam.
Every person I talked to was like, Greg, you're crazy. And I said, hold on, let me talk about this part. They said, oh yeah, you're right. That was stupid.
Well, yes, it is stupid, but that doesn't
Okay.
take over the whole movie.
It doesn't.
You make it a big
doesn't.
deal.
No, it doesn't take up the movie. Trust me. I have two problems with the movie.
If
Was
that
the
happened in
two
real
scenes-
life, I could see that being the conversation.
Only 2 scenes in the entire movie I had a problem with. And, you know, even if I said it right now, it wouldn't change anything, but I'm not going to. Only 2 scenes, and it happened literally back to back. Like, I'm talking within 45 seconds of each other. That's how quick it was. That's one. 2, I'm not a fan. Like, the nostalgia, like, it's way too far back to play on the nostalgia of the first one. Way too far back. Like, 30 years?
Meaning what?
Like, dang, 30 years and you still a little sad? Are you still a little shook? Tom Cruise is still like, a goose. Man, been 30 years, buddy. He done done like, I feel bad, you know, my guy.
That was his man's
man,
name, though.
30 years?
His son is in the movie. Like, what do you mean? He don't just be sitting there in the room by himself sad.
Now, this is another thing, too.
He only gets sad when he see the kid for the first time.
The main part in discussion of the rift between him and son is stupid. That's a stupid thing. I thought like he was mad about his dad and Goose. The reason for like being mad about
It makes sense though. No, it's
Trust me.
When they say why, it makes sense.
Yeah, you could be a little upset, but fam, like,
No. When they say why Maverick did what he did,
no.
that makes sense.
No. I know the reason why. Cool, that makes sense. But how mad the boy is like, I mean, god dang, like, okay, cool. Took a little 4 years off. Like, come on, George, that wasn't.
But now you're right. But now you changing the subject though.
Thank you.
No, at first you said the reason was stupid. Now you saying that.
No, I'm saying the reason,
him being mad about that
was stupid.
That many years later, whatever.
You gotta see.
I'm a peep because, like I said, everyone told me.
It depends what you mean by action. Like if you talking about anytime they get in a jet, there's action. Yes, because it's in jets the whole movie.
If it's on Paramount next month, I'll just wait for that.
When they're in the jets,
you gotta see it in the theater.
Higher, but it needed more to me.
Okay, so I should go see it in the theater then.
That's the only way. I mean, it's Top Gun.
I know, but
See it in the theater.
we don't.
That's
do
the
that.
only reason why I don't
me.
want to ruin it, because it's a movie to see in theater.
Okay,
you gotta feel
I'll
it.
peep then. I'll peep.
You gotta feel it. That's it.
I'll go movie hop.
Like I said,
People got like all kinds of surround sound and stuff in their house and big and nice TVs, but it's not gonna. It still won't replace watching the theater.
7.5 out of 10. That's what I got for it.
That's higher.
Like how?
I'm not upset at that. 8.5.
8.5.
I'm not upset at 7.5, but it's over 8.
We might have to do top 10 movies, huh?
All right.
Is that an okay list? Is there a lot of choices for that?
Fam, you talk about movies.
know what?
There's a
Is that kosher?
bazillion movies to pick
Wait,
from.
hold on. Could you do that?
And listen, now hold on.
Would you have a 10 movie?
No, here, hold on a second. Let me say this. So, because Don's asking, if you talk about top 10 movies or whatever list you got with movies, think about all the movies that can't go on the list, and that's gonna then people are gonna be all these movies should go in. If you say 10 things at a barbecue, you're not gonna get a lot of pushback because the majority of the items are gonna be in there. That's the point. You're not gonna get like a lot of people that's angry or upset or giving you other ideas for the
Unless they
barbecue
have-
because most ideas will already be in the top 10.
I understand that, but it's okay to have a top 10 friendly list where we ain't gotta there's nothing Don can't say that I may be like, I don't need that. But it's not like if they got it, I'm gonna be like, you know what? That's it, kids, get in the car. I ain't gonna do that.
Fam.
I'm just saying.
You need debate
But hold
on
on.
top 10.
Do you have movies
10s.
that you consider a 10 out of 10? Because you said you can't do that for sneakers.
I think yes, because I think it's different. Because movies, you're not going to have two movies really that are alike. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to food or whatever, if you think about like Barstool Man, he evaluates cheese pizza. Mm-hmm. You getting cheese pizza at every place. So it makes sense that he doesn't give one a 10 because you're going to go to somewhere else and get the same thing. But with a movie, it's completely different.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Yeah, but we did.
You're not going to get like a redone movie, the same movie where someone makes it from like Batman. I guess might be the one example where you could say like Christopher Nolan Batman's could be a 10 and all the other ones are like 9.5 or 9 or 8 or whatever. Other than that,
I could do that list. Top 10 10s, I could do that.
I could do that list. I don't know what would be my number one, but that'd be the hard part.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Which I guess it really wouldn't matter. They're all 10s.
They're all 10s.
So to me, that's different than sneakers in terms of rating. Because if you said Jordan 1, this colorway, but then you had another Jordan 1, another colorway on your list, why is one a 10 and one is a 9 or whatever you ordered it?
Because of the shade of blue, fam.
Still the same thing.
Because of the leather.
A movie is completely different.
Yeah,
like
but
everything.
Like,
Actor, plot, dialogue, everything. Director.
I would consider, I guess, Black Toe Union 1 better than Blue Toe, I guess. And I would call that a 10. Yeah, but I would consider the blue a 10, too.
That's what I'm saying. But then why would another one that's you like a lot would not be a 10? You know what I mean?
Because it ain't that.
That's a goofy reason, though. It's the same shoe.
Everything goofy all of a sudden. It ain't the same shoe.
It is.
How so?
All you do is change the colors.
Is the same as a Union one.
No. What I'm saying is, if you think one is a 10, but you gave the other one like an 8, and it's the same exact shoe, all they did was change the colors, why did it go from a 10 to an 8 or a 10 to a 7?
His example, the two Unions, I love the black toe. The blue one to me is cool. So that would get an 8 to me.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. It
makes perfect sense. It's a completely different look.
It's not a different look. Just
it is a black and a blue
around.
Exactly. That's different to me.
That argument is really hard to make, only because we still cop so many. Like, we buy them all still. Like that argument.
Exactly.
Well, then the argument is just obviously we know how ridiculous we are.
Now,
but it's like we shouldn't be buying.
If you said like Tom Sachs is a 10, it don't have nothing to compare it to. So okay, I understand Tom Sachs is a 10 because there's no other comparative. But if you said Fragments is a 10 and then Royals is an 8. Like why would you know what I mean? Like
I can see the argument.
Yeah, like why? Like what?
That's different. Those are twins.
Like
almost.
top threes are a 9, but Royals are a 10. It's the same shoe.
I could argue that, but that's fine. We won't.
Okay.
Movies is different because the cast is different, the director,
See, this is a good explanation.
Topic, the dialogue, everything.
Explanation. Your explanation for not doing 10 out of 10 sneakers because it was stupid. This is an explanation.
No. That's for barbecues. Sneakers.
No, for sneakers too. You said it's impossible. You can't give it 10 out of 10 because there's no higher grade. That was the only thing you said.
But I didn't say it was because it was stupid. I said it was because if they make a colorway of something, the same exact shoe in the future, that is way better.
You never.
So what's the one that's Kith's coming out? Cyclades or whatever? Cyclades? What's the one we saw the pictures of?
The ones I got.
It's better than the first one, right?
No, not even close.
Well, we got to see them side by side because it might be recency bias.
I don't own that model. So, Mykonos. I don't own that model. That new model is coming out on. It's a 998 that I own. I'm a fan of a 998 or 997. 998, 997. So, I'm a fan of it. So, I'm not going to say that's better than that because I don't even own one of those models. Mm-hmm. So that's the difference. Now, if you're going to say you can't have a 10 out of 10 because Fragments and Royals are like, I get that. But I would also understand why if you said Bread over a Royal. Like, now it's like my favorite color is more red than blue. Yeah. Maybe. You know what I mean? Like, I could get that. So you didn't explain it that way.
Hold on. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. What you looking for? That kid?
This shoe is way better than the first one. What are you talking about?
I don't have that model and know nothing about that model. I'm a 998.
That's fire. I like it.
It was 997 and a half.
Oh, I'm a 997, 998 person. What is this?
This one is way better. 990 V2.
It may be. I don't own that model. And I bought that model before and I didn't like what it was. I was like, I don't like this model that much. So it doesn't, I don't know yet.
Okay, so you're making the point. What I'm saying is, if you get 1.0s and you think 1.0s are fire, and then you get 2.0s and 2.0s make Dookie on top of 1.0s, You gave the first one a 10. What does this one get? 11?
No, it gets a 10, and then maybe that one goes down to a 9.5. You gotta adjust.
So you retroactively change the numbers.
You have to. It's always live.
No, it's not. You didn't say that.
The list. Oh, whoa! I did say that because we said that.
You didn't say you retroactively changing ratings.
We said that you can go back and make those changes. I said the list is over. Yeah,
you
we
didn't
did.
say that.
Yeah, we did.
No, you didn't.
100%. I know for a fact.
You didn't say that.
Okay. All right. Anybody got any pickups? Anything?
You didn't say that.
100%.
No, you didn't.
Let's see. Honestly, not much. No, not really, not much. I did hit on the Travis's the yellow Air Max one.
That. You haven't got it yet?
No, not yet. They delivered Thursday, so I was able to hit on those.
Got a keeper?
I don't know, man. It's yellow.
Did you like the yellow one or the brown one better?
The brown one, way better.
Oh, okay.
I wanted that one more, but I was happy I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was able to get those, and then the last thing I won before that on sneakers was the Union Dunk. What was that? The blue one.
Oh, okay.
That was the latest things I picked up. I kind of been chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Have you worn them yet? Or are you keeping them?
Yeah,
you told me you was keeping them.
Unions I'm keeping for sure. I like those a lot.
I thought those were just like, but I seen them in person. Them is nice.
No, I like them a lot. So
they're cool.
Yeah, those are staying with me, and that's I think that's pretty much it. I've been been chilling.
Me too. George, you cop anything?
Nothing crazy.
Nothing. I almost copped a few things. I tried for every single Travis. Obviously, didn't get any. I tried for Concepts, tried on Kith, tried on. Well, I think I tried on Kith. I don't know if Kith was shipping. I think it's just Concepts, tried on sneakers, tried on Travis Scott's
his
site.
Actual site, yep.
Tried on everywhere, and they restocked quite a few times. Was it like cancellations?
It might have been cancellations of bots or something, but no, they did.
Because it happened so many times, and I was like, maybe they just haven't closed the site yet, and cats are just reposting it or whatever, but I kept trying, so I thought I would win one eventually. I
was surprised because I got simultaneous L's. You know, like when you go through 4 things at once, and then your sneakers is like, nope. Yeah. So I thought, and by the time I got to the 4th one, it finally was like, got him. I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See,
they told me no 3 times.
I thought I had a legit chance at these, one of them, and and that's the whole thing with these two is that with limited,
damn, all the prices are so cheap. Just go order them anyways.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I don't know if I value those worth my resale money. I think they're dope. I get them for retail? Yeah, cool. But I didn't think they were oh my God, need. Nah.
So then you can't be upset you didn't get them?
I'm not upset I didn't get them.
Oh, I thought you said you...
No. I tried on everything.
He said he thought he would get them.
Yeah, I thought I would get them.
Because we had 95 different chances.
Yeah,
but if you say, all right, I can't believe I didn't get them because I had 4, then it sounds like you disappointed.
Well, no. Try on, I don't try on anything. Okay,
I actually gave a
I tried on Concepts, I tried on Kith, I tried on Travis, I tried on sneakers, and I tried on something else. I got a notification. Since I'm here, and in.
That's enough time to just buy a resale pair.
So that ain't enough time. Don't say that.
Is.
No, don't say that.
You tried a lot.
Don't do that because when I say I don't even want to waste the time to try. What do y'all always say? It only takes a few seconds. It only took a few seconds.
On sneakers. I don't try on none of them other sites.
All the other sites, all same thing.
Travis was a raffle. That takes 10 seconds. All the other ones was a raffle.
No, that's different. All them other websites you talking about, I don't even know idea how do you even do it.
You type your name, your size, pick 5 boats out of the caption.
They send you an email. You ain't even got to go to their site.
Pick 5 boats.
You know the rules. Pick the boat.
Travis's
5
site
boats in
and sneakers is too complete. I mean, it's different than the other ones.
Look, you go on end, you put your... If actually it's already preloaded. Once you sign in your account, load it, you pick your European size, if you know it.
Yeah, but end is always like $100 more than everybody else in the United States of America. No thanks.
Look, I gave it a whirl. So, and like I said, this is one of those ones. My issue with these, though, and that's I don't know, I guess these could be considered limited, right?
Yeah, fair.
This is where I have an issue with limited sneakers and stuff like that is when you drop 4 in a weekend, it's okay to have 2 of the 4 or even 1 of the 4 a grip.
Mass quantity, yeah.
You know what? Fine. Out of the trainers, the brown one I think is the best.
I wanted that one to keep.
Yeah, me too. That's the one I wanted.
Yeah.
The brown one is the best. Cool. You want to make that 30,000 pairs? Fine. But the gray one, you can make that joint 250,000 pairs. Mm-hmm. The yellow Air Max one, if you think that's not the best out of the 2, fine. The yellow one, that could be 250,000 pairs. The brown one's fine. 25,000. Whatever. When you drop 4 at a time, it's good Lord. One of these should be everybody has the opportunity to do it. That's one of the problems. We've talked about this numerous times with sneakers is that you can legit be a sneakerhead and never have the opportunity to own an Off-White. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Luckily, we've hit on Off-Whites before and traded and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Do you own any Off-White? Have any?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. But like you didn't want any though. But you hit on it though before. That's the thing.
I mean, if I would have got Prestos, I would have kept those.
Yeah, but you hit on the basketball. The Draymond was wearing those at the time.
Basketball pair.
That was,
and then Carolina Jordan 1.
Carolina 1. So like we had the opportunity
and triple black Prestos.
Okay, he said,
in
case you ain't know, I like that.
You got original one, so you need to stop.
You still got them?
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I sold them joints way too early.
Oh, word? I thought you still. Oh, I thought you was still sitting on them.
I'm still sitting on the Carolina joints. I do have those because I made the mistake from the first time.
Yeah, sit on those for me.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna go any higher than they already are.
Where are they now?
It keeps going.
They gotta be up there.
They are, and I don't even have my size. I think it's an 8.5 or a 9. But at the last time I checked, they was at like 15, and then I checked a couple weeks ago, they're like 22. So they still climbing.
Okay,
especially after Virgil passed. Rest in peace. They started going up even higher.
Good Lord, man, what the white ones at?
Oh, those are high. It was like 4 or 5.
Them is way too high. The white ones.
It's a European release. That's why.
I get it, but the Chicago ones, cool. That's a Chicago. You know what I mean? But the white ones, yeesh.
Exclusivity, bruh.
George, you cop anything? Nothing. I tried for, like I said, all the Travises. I wanted those sandals today. Them Adidas sandals that's dropped. Them joints is fire. It's about time somebody did something a little bit different with they flip-flops, son.
No Yeezy slides for you?
Nah. I mean, look, if I got a handbag, I wear them with the slide. You know what I mean?
I'm good on that.
It's $60.
They're fire. Those whatchamacallits are fire and suck at the same time.
Which one?
Those sandals.
Them Adidas slides? Yeah, you gotta look at the new Adidas ones. They do look like Minecraft. Like
yeah, when he said Minecraft, I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, somebody had made a meme, and it was like the sandal was a hallway, and you got.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. It was funny. It looked just like it too.
That's funny.
I was like, oh man, I do look like it. What come out this week, George?
Let's see.
Yes, sir. What we
See
doing?
If there's anything we copping,
or try to at least
try to cop.
Attempt.
What the.
Oh,
maybe it's a kid's shoe. Carmelo Jordan 12s are coming out, but I guess it's a kid's shoe.
I saw that.
They're called Emoji.
University one?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Why they got to make them a kid's shoe?
Emoji. I don't know why they call it emojis.
Oh, I thought you had those.
It's one of the few I can never get my hands on.
Whatever.
Did those ever come out on 20 Man, Gym Man 23?
They did.
They did, yeah. Those dropped.
04.
Yeah, I remember that.
They look like trash with blue laces. Good Lord.
Yeah, you gotta take the blue laces out.
It gotta be white.
You gotta be white.
Shatter Backboard Golf Low is coming out.
No thanks.
You play golf?
No, I don't. I used to.
Choices of height.
Yeah, of course they are. Do they got any what's on the bottom of a Golf Jordan 1? I don't know.
I haven't seen any in hand.
Is it like a?
It looks like it's like just
rough sole.
Yeah, they're like the rough sole, and then like some of them are like even clear on the outsole.
Them joints hitting sneakers.
Like triangle angles at the bottom.
Yeah, they usually. They usually hit the actual like Nike website.
Might have to run fast on them to wear the tread down.
You can put them on your belt sander.
Just put them out like a Flintstone driving down the street.
Yes.
LeBron 19. This says hard hat, but they look like just a taxi. LeBron 19 taxi.
No thanks.
I don't understand that. KD 14 Valentine's Day. This says an NRG sneaker. Oh my God.
Valentine's Day. What the? It's summertime.
Right.
What was that? Stuck on the docks?
Nope.
I mean, would you be surprised?
Them KDs is fired. Wait a minute. What, they still dropping that model KD? Ain't the new one out?
I don't know. I'm just going based on the calendar they got right here.
I thought the new model was already out.
I'm still waiting for Luka ones to come out or whatever those are. I don't think the new KD model's out yet, is it?
I don't know.
He wore it, but I don't think it's out yet.
Maybe. I thought maybe one colorway dropped.
Kyrie 8 Siren Red. Kyrie 8 Infinity. I guess that's different than a regular Kyrie 8.
Nope.
No thanks.
I'm good on
I
that.
think you just copped on that.
Connection lost.
I seen that.
So
once that Kyrie came up, even the connection was like, nah, B, take them shits off. Next item, please.
Started to get added to the cart.
Griffey Aquamarines. Griffey 1 Aquamarine.
These would have came out about 3-4 years ago. Yeah.
If they hit the factory stores, I'll buy them. I still wear Griffey's.
Yeah, I do too. I still got my fresh waters. I got my Blue Volts. They're all OGs though.
Mm-hmm.
Women's Dunk Low Rose Whisper.
Them is fire. I saw those like in person or somebody was wearing them. They was fire.
You gonna try to get your size?
Nah. I try to get some for my niece or somebody.
You may have ordered them already.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I know nothing.
Ma Maniére Jordan 2.
Yes.
They suck.
No, they do not.
They
Them joints are fire.
It's fire.
They suck.
And they're better than the ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're
I
definitely better than
disagree.
the ones.
I think the one's underrated.
Nah. Now, when I saw the one in person, as Nick, I was like, yo, that joint is insane. But then once it was just cracked leather, it looked like suede at sneaker con. Like, I thought it was suede. Nah,
They're underrated to me.
I like the one, but that too is fire. I'd wear that.
Well, I mean, since we were talking about it, I'm going to tell you this. If it's true about a Ma Maniére 4 supposedly coming out, because they said it's happening.
Jordan 1 man debunked it. At least that picture.
Oh, well, okay.
That picture that people put up.
Oh, no, that picture that they put up was a custom, like a custom thing. But supposedly they did say that they had been working on one at first and they scrapped it and went and started working on
It must have sucked then.
3, supposedly. I don't know. If they come out with a Jordan 4 Ma Maniére, it jumps.
If they
to the
scrapped a
top.
4 for a 3, it must have sucked.
I was going to say, because the Jordan 4 would jump to the top of the Ma Maniére Jordan list. Like, the 3 to me is
Well, that's
lost.
only because people don't care about ones anymore and people hated on the one.
The 3s lost a lot of steam.
Don't do that.
To me, they lost a lot of steam.
Don't do that.
That don't mean they whack. But they don't.
You should know this is what he does. By
No, don't do that.
I know.
Because
No, this is what you do.
You too. You said it too. Everybody agrees. Them joints is fire, flames, quality, all of the above. But it did lose a little something.
No, it's just because we on to the next one. That's all it is. It didn't lose its steam because it lost its steam. It lost its steam because we on to the next one. That's all it is. You can say that about every single shoe that's come out in the past.
I don't
6
feel that
months
way about Union 1s.
Yes, you do.
Or Union 4s. No, I don't.
No, because they've already been put in the classic. They're already out here.
I can't. They're out of my range.
Well, that and they're already in the classic, like, best of all time. So
Ma Maniére 3 might be in there too.
it's going to be.
He said
it has not lost steam.
Out of all the DS sneakers he has, he said the one that he'd probably sell would be Ma Maniére's.
That's fine.
No, but that's it doesn't have anything to do with that shoe. It just has to do with I don't wear 3s. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't either. But if there's a 3 you're gonna
Ma
wear,
Maniére's 3s have not lost steam.
all right.
And it's only because we're on to the next one.
Ma
That's all.
Maniére 3 is one of them shoes.
No, I wanted them, and I should have got them when they were kind of...
Yeah, see, that was my thing. I was like,
When they were in like the 450 range, I should have did it. And now they like jumped like 7. I can't.
I was buying other things around that range,
Exactly.
380. I mean, like 330 and stuff, and
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
Unless you got,
and that's when I realized
listen,
I don't want them. I
unless
don't wear
you
3s.
wear a size 7 or you're 6'5", you don't need 3s. Okay.
Okay,
I don't know,
either.
man.
Yes,
because
that's facts.
Look. I'm not gonna say I disagree or agree. As I've gotten older, I'm like, dang it, man. I wish I had some 3s. I got one 3. It's the chlorophyll 3 because it was at the outlet.
And then when
Now,
you put it on, then you're gonna
now
realize.
you
exactly
know I've
what-
owned every single 3 that's ever existed
So
up
put
to a certain
chlorophylls
year.
on, and then
Even
you'll feel the same
greatest
way
ones of all
again.
time. But white cement 3s come back out.
And you're buying them, and you're going to put them on your
owning
foot.
them.
Go
That's
put
fine.
I
those
gotta cop
chlorophylls on,
those.
and then you'll feel the same way again.
If white cement 3s come out, you copping?
Of course we are.
No, to keep? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think as we get a little older, I think we'll make it work now.
I'm wearing the mess out of them.
And
I'm not 6'5".
Yeah, I'm not either, though.
Yeah, but you got different.
And I make them
not
look
either.
fire.
You got different opinions on stuff like that. You wear 8s and 5s and stuff like that. I
Damn
can't.
right.
I ain't doing that.
Them 5.
And I make them,
fresh,
and I'll make them
bro.
look good, don't I?
I looked at them. I was like,
I'm
and
not
I
doing
still
it.
got mine way too big. My fire rates are size 10.
If I put them on and look in the mirror, nope. And you do it at home, you might say the same thing. Nope.
It depends on how I feel when I wake up.
Don's mentality is different than mine is.
If I wake up in the morning, like if I ate too late at night and I feel full, then I put on a Jordan.
All right.
A lot of things that go into what I wear.
Air Max Barkley 94 Suns.
Absolutely.
They would have smacked off if the Suns was in the fight.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. Hopefully they just...
You just made them all sad. You just made everybody sad.
They're going to release
Again.
those straight to factory.
I'm
Already
not even
discounted.
laughing at the Suns. I'm laughing
When is
because
game 1, though? Thursday?
Thursday. I'm not even laughing at the Suns. I'm just laughing because if there's a greater
Oh, you
time,
laughing.
Hold on. If there's a greater time to drop a Barkley, oh my gosh,
Yeah, Barkley's on fire.
boy, that's the time would have been then, boy. Suns in the playoffs, and that joint got 34 in the side, that joint would have flew off shelves.
It might anyways. Everybody out there thinking about Barkley smashing their mama, huh?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Them joints ain't flying off shelves.
No, if they would, they go straight to factory. I'm buying them.
Suns fans are hurt. No, you already got Barkleys.
I like that colorway. I don't have the Suns colorway.
I got black.
This is a shoe for Don right here. Air Force One, pale vanilla, but it's a
the colorway is fire.
Let me see it.
That jewel?
Jewel one.
I don't like jewel. I don't like jewel swooshes. I never have.
Good. The jewel swooshes don't make any sense.
Yeah, even when they came out like OG and
I'm not gonna say they don't make any sense. They're not as
too big.
Just say they're not as good as a regular swoosh. You don't have to say they don't make any sense. Nike's just trying to do different stuff.
I know they're doing different stuff, but you know what? If you're gonna do that, you should put the jewel on the toe box or somewhere. That jewel is like this big, and the shoe is like this.
And maybe they will do it later. You never know.
Or just don't put the jewel on at all.
I'm gonna tell you this: some of them
they're just trying to do different stuff.
Give me a jewel. No, don't tell me to relax. And you hating on all the shoes that come out
and barbecue items.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You act like it was Don's idea.
I liked it.
Yeah, he
That doesn't matter. It wasn't your idea.
As soon as he said pick one, I said, "Ooh, barbecue."
He gave a list of 4.
No,
I couldn't wait.
You saw food and were like, "Oh yeah."
I was hungry.
I hadn't even been to.
I'm about to go get barbecue after the show,
man.
but I'm gonna get the kind of barbecue that y'all don't eat though.
What kind of barbecue you about to get?
Like teppanyaki or something like that?
No.
Teppanyaki.
See, the top item at a barbecue for me would be like Hot Link or
Yeah, I love Hot Link.
kind of sausage or
You act
whatever.
like said something to us like.
No, but if you were going somewhere right now, that would be your first choice.
Yeah, but if
Hot
they
Link?
got him, I'll be happy.
Yeah, no.
I'm not mad at
No,
that.
at a barbecue,
No.
yes, but if you go to a barbecue restaurant, you're not picking that. I'm
pick
going
brisket.
there specifically to pick that.
Nah, I get brisket.
Yeah,
See,
no,
exactly.
I'm going to get
See?
brisket or pulled pork.
Yeah, no.
And what I
hold
say?
on.
Now y'all yelling at me.
But I'm not
No.
mad at it, though. You
Yeah,
act like
no,
I'll be mad.
that's different.
If
I
I-
said y'all ain't getting that. You not.
But no, but if you said, "Yo, I'm going here because this Hot Link is fire,"
Yeah.
I might take after your word and get that.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah, I do that. Or I get the variety pack. You got a little brisket, a little hot link, a
that's
little.
too much.
No, you get like four
you're right.
meats.
But see,
Oh,
here's
that's
the
too
thing.
much.
Now
No,
at
it's
a
not.
barbecue, a
2
hot
meat
link,
plate is good enough.
a hot link would be my go-to at a barbecue, but I won't get it because if I eat it and it's too hot and my stomach get messed up, now I got dookie. So then I can't do that at the
You don't
barbecue.
stop,
I
man.
got rules to this.
If you don't stop,
Fam.
you're not picking that first. If you go to barbecue and they got tri-tip, brisket, chicken, everything else, you ain't picking the hot
Do you know
link
why
first.
I might pick the
At a
Hot Link?
barbecue, facts.
Do you know why I might? Because I don't have to get a plate for that. I can go get a bun, get one. I can walk around eating.
Why you, don't do that.
matters.
Pause.
Don't do
That
that
matters.
ever again.
But I'm saying though,
Don't matter. This is the only time glizzies are accepted. Pause.
I know.
Yeah.
I might
Did you
look
not
a
see
little
what he
nuts.
did?
I
Don't
did.
matter.
I
That's
know.
how you eat it.
But that is how you eat
That's
though.
how you gotta eat the hot dog.
No, he did like this.
You
But that's how you
do
do it.
This is acceptable. This is a barbecue episode. I
He ain't
don't care.
lying. He ain't lying.
This is a barbecue episode.
I knew what I was talking about.
Man,
If anybody
you
else eating that hot
shoving.
dogs or anything,
You were shoving right now.
Fam, sometimes you gotta throw it in your mouth quick to go catch a football. Some of the kids throwing the football. Catch the football.
One hand.
One hand. Don't
Glizzy
do that.
in one.
This is the only episode. This is the only episode. What else come out this week? That's it.
Yes.
Let's release it.
Back to the list now. I'm gonna freak, huh?
You're right.
Light bone jewel swoosh Air Force One.
Nope. I don't do that.
expensive, too.
Kawhi 2.
Nope.
No.
Jordan 6 red Oreo.
It's not whack, but I'll pass.
You got original Oreos?
Yes.
I had them. You still got them?
That's still one of my favorite sixes.
You know what? It is.
Still
but
one of my
I
favorite
never
sixes.
wore it ever,
I like
hardly.
them. Still one of my
The
favorite
red
sixes.
ones I didn't like at first. When I watched the little sneakers live, Jordan preview, I thought it looked better in hand. Like, but sixes are just.
I love Oreo sixes.
Yeah, you
Probably
only need a few sixes.
top 3 sixes.
Air Force One low Puerto Rican day.
Oh, I like those. Hella color on them. Yeah.
Now, at first I was confused about it, but then I read the history
Yeah.
about the Puerto Rican flag.
I like
or-
'em.
It's like the OG colorway or something like that.
I like those a lot.
Confused about it.
I mean, come on, man. I'm just light blue. I was like, light blue. I was like, dang, they did it again. The Puerto Rican.
Everybody except barbecue today.
Today's the day.
Jordan 4 Zen Master. And that's it.
Nope.
What is that? That tie-dye one?
Kind of, sort of. I don't know if I'll call it tie-dye, but close enough.
That looks tie-dye-ish to me.
What makes it Zen? Like, what's it supposed to be? Like,
There's some relation to
story.
There's some relation to Phil. Yes.
Oh, okay. It must be marijuana.
Like, it looks like the
smoke or
print off of yoga pants or something. It's makes
maybe. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, it says it's a tie-dye like effect.
Whatever that.
It don't look like tie-dye. Well, maybe it does.
It's got a hit to it. I don't like it.
Zadeh Kicks. Zadeh?
I'd just say Zeta.
Zeta. I watched a few
Kicks.
YouTube pages just to like hear them pronounce it, and all of them said it different. So,
Yes, that's it.
so have you ever copped from there?
No.
Have you ever copped from there, George?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've seen it though before, though, right?
Yeah,
we've seen it
all
plenty of
over
times.
social media all the time.
So just for background, so what it was he did pre-orders on pretty much everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And like for like the ones that we would consider, I guess, stuff that would sit or GRs, they were like retail or a little bit lower or something like that.
A lot of times it was under retail, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes under retail, and then obviously the hype ones. Now, well, I've been sent links numerous times to his page, like, yo, Chunky Dunkies. Like, I remember Chunky Dunkies were up for pre-order on there. They were like $330 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it was low. I think Off-White 4s were like $500 or something. Travis, $500, same thing. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought about doing it many times, all right? But the one issue thing, which I think it always said on the website, was like, could get it,
8 months to a year.
Yeah, something after the release date or something like that. Now, I know people personally. Now, I'm not going to say who they are because now I've never heard anybody say a bad thing about this person. I don't know much about him besides the website. I've never heard anybody say he sells fakes. I've never heard any. I've never heard anybody
heard people
say
discuss it before.
Okay, see, I've never heard that. I've always heard that his stuff passes legit check sites and things like that. So I've never heard that. But I know some cats personally who've actually gotten stuff. They've actually gotten their Chunky Dunkies, gotten their stuff, and like times where I was like, dang, man, I should have did it. Chunky Dunkies for $330, like or whatever the price was. I was like, man, I should have did that. So what it is what that I don't even know if he scammed everybody or just got in too deep over his head. Like, so it's at. What is it at? 180 million? It's something pretty high.
That's what I saw. I don't know if it's right or not.
Now, I actually
sounds like a lot to me.
Talked to somebody who is in there, understands this stuff, not a buyer, not anybody like that. And they told me as of right now, the highest claim they have from an individual is 200 something. I think I told you guys 200,000 of orders total. All right, from a single individual. Now that just means of somebody who's actually filed and done the proper steps to file some type of grievance and whatnot. So what he did was file for bankruptcy, like one of those chapters.
Like 10 or 11, I think.
Where you dissolve the business and it protects your assets. Everything is against the LLC and whatnot. I guess what happened, what all went down was how this all got started was the fact that I guess he went and did that, and then people came up to his factory and was trying to break in and try to get him, like try to put hands on him. And then the police got 4 phone calls, and one of the phone calls was like they was out here busting guns or something like that. Then they put a picture of his family and his house and stuff online and whatnot. Look, I never bought from there because I'm just a paranoid person. But people have gotten their stuff before.
Okay.
I don't know if this was not a planned situation where like it started off a certain way. People are the FBI and websites and stuff like that are like related to a Ponzi scheme. I guess it's sort of a Ponzi scheme, but a Ponzi scheme I've always came in relation to like when you recruit others to do stuff. Like, hey, you know what? You get 3 people, you sell it. It's sort of in relation to like a pyramid scheme type thing. My thing is that sneakerheads, the need for sneakers outweigh common sense.
Nice way to put it. Nice way to put it.
Listen, the majority of the people buying from him aren't end users. They're people who are taking it and reselling it. That's why you just said the biggest customers are resellers.
The biggest ones, yes. But there's a lot of individual people on there too, like, oh, I would like the Travis Scotts, and try to get one pair and stuff like that.
I'm sure it happens, but it pales in comparison to the amount of the business that's resale business.
And there were a lot of people that I seen online, and that's the thing too. People got to understand too. When stories like this come out, I don't focus on the story, and George knows this too. Like, we go look straight in the comments. Like the comments be where the funny and the information, and facts and stuff is. There was a lot of people in there that like, yo, I'm done, I'm cooked. And there were some that were like, yeah, down with the reseller, and then there's those ones that's like, you know what, sparse as they were. There were some in the comments legit like, yo, at least he was trying to do something for the culture. And, he was trying to actually help us out, things like that. He gave us the opportunity to own stuff that nobody else gave us the opportunity to own. Now, I don't know how it worked, how these people were ordering bulk. Because I don't know who his plug is. Now, this cat's in Oregon. That's really close proximity to a Nike. A lot of our stuff gets shipped from Memphis and stuff like that, but I don't know, and I'm not even saying he gets it from there. Because he was doing other stuff, too. He wasn't just doing Nikes, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Oh,
I mean, for the most part, it was Nike. I didn't see him do too much like New Balance or Asics or anything like that.
Oh, see, I thought he was doing like some Pharrells. I thought I seen
he might, he might have, but the majority of it, everything I saw was retros and like the limited shit, Off-Whites, all of that.
I look at it as, like I said, like sneakerheads and their need for it is just crazy. Like I laugh at him a bit, like we talked about, but in a part way, I do sort of sympathize with them. But I sympathize with them in a manner of like, it's getting bad out here. Like, it's getting sad out here. Like, legit, like, sneakers is out here is too much of a part of a life. Like, sneakers have almost transcended being a part of the culture or being a culture. It's become like life.
Yeah.
For some. I forgot what I was about to say. I was about to say something.
He was in his point, too.
I was about to say something. What was I about to say about the cat in the comments? Oh, you know what it is? So one of the dudes that was in the comments, and like, we had talked about some of the pairs that people said they got and whatnot. One of the bigger issues with this is that like, and this is where I said like sneakerheads need overshadowed the common sense aspect of it. There was no refunds whatsoever. So part of a Ponzi pyramid type scheme is upfront money type thing. You use that money to pay for like what you did last time. You keep kind of stacking that and whatnot. His prices were like ridiculously low in comparison to what this stuff later down the road sold for. Like I said, Chunky Dunkies 330s, Travis Scott lows for like 500, 450. Travis Scott highs for like 500. He was selling stuff for the low, and some people did get this stuff. One of the things is that like, people were ordering like 50 pairs of Jordan 12s and stuff like that, 50 pairs of black white dunks and stuff like that. I took it as possibility he got in over his head because, like, if you say, like, you know what, I think I could get my hand on 20 pairs of these, your website and stuff like that should shut down at 20.
But his wasn't.
Now, yeah, so his was like unlimited, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know, so let me go back to the point I was trying to make. So you couldn't get refunds. Now, this is where a lot of people get messed up. FBI, PayPal, nobody can help you here. Is that, well, from what I heard, they can't help you. Is that, like, you didn't get a refund. So, like, let's say you ordered 50 pairs of black, white dunks. Them joints never came. It's been about 5 months. So you're like, man, forget this, I want my money back. He would give you Zadeh bucks or something.
Ooh, I didn't hear this.
So they were, like, Zadeh gift cards where it was, like, obviously a Ponzi type scheme. I keep the money still. Hey, I'll hopefully recuperate it in another order and give that money back to you to put towards another order. But cats are like, all right, that's cool. Like, I ordered a pair of 50 pair of Panda Dunks. Cool. I was going to spend the money anyways. That's like $7,500. But you know what? Go ahead and put that $7,500 towards, Union 4s or whatever type thing, whatever. And they were just kept doing that and kept doing that. Which they're trying to say that he knew that, which goes past the 180-day get your money back. So the longest he could keep your money past 180 days, he knew that they couldn't do anything about it. Supposedly. That's what I heard. Now, Bank of America, Chase, PayPal, and a few other people have already set up separate things just for him. Like, outside of, like, their regular, hey, my credit card charge, they got a separate Zadeh Kicks section right now at banks right now, just homing in on that right now. Look, my thing is with the whole situation is that sneakers has taken a part of your guys' lives way too much to where you're all in over your head. Like, I don't know where people are getting $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000. Like, I would love to say these are just from rich people. Maybe. But where are cats getting $200,000 to spend on like an order of UNC 6s, an order of playoff 12s, an order of cool gray, an order of black white dunks, and an order of where do you get that? Where are they getting this stuff from?
Not even just where are they getting it, but you're cool with not seeing anything for almost a year. That's my biggest take from this whole thing. Now, people that do like individual sales, like, oh yeah, there was this one pair, I got one pair and just waited 6-7 months for pre-order. I don't mind pre-orders. Well, I've said this in here before. I don't have an issue with pre-orders, right? If it's from somebody reputable. Now, I've never bought from him personally, but I've heard more good than bad. So will we consider that reputable at the time? Cool.
Right.
But those people, like you said, that was drop 10 bands knowing that they're going to get their pairs eventually, I couldn't do that. And that's where, like you said about the common sense thing, it's like, how is it this man was able to, I don't know how, but you spend $10,000 on cool gray 11s that people are still waiting for that they're never going to get. You know what I'm saying? Those dropped in December. So now we're 5-6 months in. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you do that knowingly you're not going to get anything for 6 months? Because for a potential come up. That's my thing, too, that I'm like, y'all doing all this for a potential come up. Find other ways to make bread. If you got money where you could drop $200,000, make bread another way. Don't, or invest in something. I don't know.
It's hard.
It's hard, but at the same time, for you to say, I'm going to give up $100,000 for 8 months for a potential come up, so many things can happen in that time. And for me, I always say it too, I don't understand how you can have thousands and thousands of pairs after the fact to give to people.
See, the thing is what made him
especially with limited kicks.
Like you said, I've never heard a bad thing about him. It don't matter how many times I've been sent links like, fam, if you want the Travis Scotts, he got him up. This cat's the truth. He gets them. Like you said, if I bought a pair for myself, one pair I paid $500 for. Now look, I know I've been saying this for months on this podcast. This is honestly another charges to the game situation. I hate the fact that I'm saying charges to the game with people that are spending $20,000 to $200,000 to millions on sneakers.
Millions.
But that's what charges to the game means. Like, it is what it is. Like, because honestly, it is too good. What's it? Too good to be true. Too good to be true type situation. The problem is that he came through sometimes. I've heard cats talk about like, yo, got all mine. I had like 15, 20 pairs.
Well, yeah,
of
like
Travis Scott 6 olives and stuff like that. I saw it. Like I was like, damn man, this made you like get that FOMO feeling. Like, man, bring it out.
The dude I was telling you about, he already told me, he goes, oh no, we've made bread with him before, which is why I was cool dropping an extra such and such. And for 2 seconds, I was like, really? So if I put in 2K, in 8 months, I could turn that into 10K. But it's that common sense factor, because I'm like, all right, well, where are these pairs coming from? And because I'm me, I want to make sure it's super authentic. Not even a chance of them being like, well, 20 of the pairs were good and 5 of the pairs were reps. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny is that, like, I was never, ever concerned with, like, being scammed. It was only if they were real.
Yeah.
That was my only concern with it. And it was maybe only a few pairs I looked at as I'm going to keep for myself. Honestly, most of them was like, what, 500 for a Travis Scott high? I know that's going to be 1,000.
Yeah.
15. Like, that's what it came down to. Now, George has done this before, and we've talked about it. Like, when you bought the Union 4s, it was like not a pre-order. You guaranteed your pairs.
Yeah,
but
I bought them on Go.
But, like, that gauge, like, if you gauge incorrectly, like, I don't know what playoff 12s are going for right now.
Retail under, maybe.
So it's like, even if you ordered your 50 pairs and he charged you $290, $300 a pair or something like that, I could never do that because I didn't want to be incorrect on the gauge.
But that's where he was getting them from, because he was getting cats for charging retail price or under retail for retail shoes.
So
I never get it.
He
understood
also did a thing too where like if you bought it from before, you would get a VIP code.
Mm-hmm.
The VIP code will sell you stuff for dirt cheap. Like I'm talking like wholesale price cheap type thing. Now that's what made me nervous the first time I heard about that because one of the homies said he had a VIP code and he was like, fam, I'm about to order these Travis Scott 6, the British khakis. He was like, yo, I'm about to get them joints for under retail. And I was like, under retail? Like I was like, what? I was like, I don't know about that,
that's
fam.
My point,
like
man.
I don't know about that. Now, if you would have said, 100 over retail, I may would have been like, maybe, type thing. But the thing is that I don't have that in me to even take that risk. No. Like, it's such a super gamble. People equate the word gamble with, like, just going to the casino and sports and stuff like that. Like, it's a gamble to do something like that, even if you don't know the value down the road. Now, Cool Gray 11s are pretty high.
Yeah.
Those are still pretty high.
That's something that's an easy gamble.
So you get those in a year or 2 years, you still gonna make something off of them type thing. Now, you do got to have some type of indisposable income if you're throwing down $20K on Cool Gray 11s, and you like, don't worry, they'll be here.
Yeah, 8 months, 9 months, we'll get
Oh,
them.
you know what? I did do it one time. I did it with Ben Hattos with
the top threes.
Top threes.
I remember those.
Remember what I get? 3 pairs?
You pay like $280 each.
Something like that, $280 each. And I
remember
did that. Now, that was another one that, like, at the time, it didn't skyrocket like it did at the time. I was sitting on them like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that type thing. Now, obviously, now they're like $1 trillion.
But that's my point. We're okay with pre-orders. We've all done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've pre-ordered, as recent as a year or two ago. Like, so pre-ordering isn't bad if it's from someone reputable, all that good stuff. And he was, I guess, my biggest thing I would never do is pre-ordering multiple pairs at a discounted rate and wait for 9 months. That, to me, that's just tough. I couldn't do that. I mean, I feel, like you said, I have slight sympathy, but at the end of the day, you guys chose to do these multiple transactions with this man.
Have you ever bought something? You know what? Have you ever bought something, either one of you, ever bought something for resale and regretted it? I don't think I've ever paid resale for a sneaker and regretted it. I've bought plenty of things at retail and like, man, I'll buy this. It sucks. Because resale gives you the opportunity to really think about what you're about to do. Like, you know what I mean? When you say to yourself, I'm about to spend $500 on something I really wanted, you really think about it for a while. You watch it, you check prices, you see what's up. You really put thought into it. And when you cop it, you're like, yeah, I copped it. I probably got about a good 15, 20 pairs I paid resale for.
I don't
have one pair of resale where I went, I don't know why I did that. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It was like not a pre-order, but I jumped the gun. Remember when I bought Mamba Curios? Why paid Mamba Curio 8s? Like 3 something?
You bought them on eBay, though.
Me and Simple jumped out the window because Kobe 8s came out. When Kobe 8s came out, they was fire. But some of them sat. Not all of them flew, but you knew which ones were gonna fly. When we first seen pictures of Mamba Curios, remember they look like the cleat?
Yeah.
The Kobe 8?
Sure.
I thought them was gonna be the ones. Like, I thought like, oh yes. Like, thought this was it. Paid like $340 off eBay. Did that for those and camouflage Revis ones. Them joints, I got pairs off the Sneak Nike app website. Them joints was just chilling. Them joints was so cheap. Now, I don't know what they go for now, but them joints were so cheap. That was the only time I ever regretted. And that's because I jumped out the window ahead of time. You know what I mean? Like, so that, but any other pairs that I paid resale for, I haven't been like, oh my God, I wish I never bought OG Sakai's for $450. Like, I'm stupid.
Actually, there was one time. There was when the True Blue 3s came out in, what was that, 07? No. The 2011s, 2011, 2012. Because when they had dropped in 09, the Canadian pairs only, they were going for a lot. So when we got word that they were dropping in 2011 or 2012, one every year, I did buy a pair resale. But then they ended up sitting at Nike Scottsdale out here. So I went and got back more, but the first pair, I think I spent like $75 over retail.
Yeah, but did you regret it?
Well, yeah, because they were sitting there chilling.
Really? See, even that.
Like, I mean, I wasn't like mad, but I was like, damn, I could have, you know what I mean?
Because I always see people say like, man, I bet people that paid resale for Panda Dunks, I bet they're heated.
Oh, no, never that.
I don't even think
If I willingly bought something resale so I could wear it, I'll never get mad, even if they drop the next day, because I wanted it.
You think bigger brands And I've seen certain people online and people talk about pre-orders. Nike needs to do pre-orders and stuff like that. You think it's time for bigger brands to consider that? We've talked about this podcast plenty of times, but I've only talked about bigger brands need to do pre-orders on things that we shouldn't still be clamoring over. Like a Jordan 1 bread. This, we're talking about 30 years here. Like, there's no reason. Chicago's getting ready to come out, and every single sneaker person is like, you're talking about 30 years.
No, we're paying resale for that.
Fam, I've already told myself, as soon as I see them on Go, StockX, eBay, I don't care, wherever, 500, I'm paying it immediately. Yeah. It's not a, maybe I'll get for retail. Nope. You don't even want to take that with it. If I sit there and if for Nike, to me, if Nike said, yo, 85 high breads, yeah, go ahead and order your pair. You ain't getting it for about a year and a half, whatever.
I'm okay with it.
That.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. I think people don't understand when they say Nike and Adidas and whomever should do pre-orders is like you will legit be changing up the marketing plan for everybody. The marketing plan is to make us want, whether we want it or not or need. You know how many people try just for no reason? Like,
all the time.
You see cats that like actually win the pair.
Us included.
Us included. Not as much as anymore, but we used to, just try. Like, for whatever reason. I would try on sneakers, win, and cancel it. Like, what would I do that for? Like, that's how ridiculous it would be sometimes. You would see people win on Foot Locker app, Flex, whatever it's called, and then, didn't mean to win this. Didn't mean to win it. You tried. Retail plus shipping.
Yep.
You see that?
Need to sell now.
Oops, I forgot I won this Yeezy 3. Anybody want retail plus shipping? Let me know.
Before I return it.
Before I cancel, return it. Every single time that was the thing. If you want Nike and them to do pre-orders, you will literally destroy their marketing scheme, which is you stay stuck, addicted, you want, you need, you try, you want. You would destroy it because guess what? Let's say they let us pre-order anything, hype, whatever. I wouldn't want it.
I've told you this before. You're lying.
No, you wouldn't either.
I would guarantee I would.
You know why?
I guarantee I would.
You know why you wouldn't want it? Let's say they said, pre-orders for everything. Let's say all pre-orders. Travis Scott's, Off-Whites, all that. You know why? Because I would be more cognizant of like, I don't need that one. I'll get another one.
But these pre-orders will only be available for a limited time, though. Now, if it's something where they do like a Nike by you or a Nike ID, where it's just anytime you want, you can go pre-order it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do with Nike ID now. We're basically pre-ordering it. We're creating something. They're making it at the factory, and you're going to get it within 2 weeks to 6 months, depending on whatever's going on.
See, that's a little different because we were disrespectful to Nike ID back in the day. We didn't realize how good we had it until right now.
I know.
We were making Kobe 8s.
I know. Air Forces, Dunks, all of that.
We were making dunks and Kobe 8s.
But I'm saying, like, the pre-order would be a limited time, I think. Now, if they just had it on the website just to have it on there any day of the week?
No. I mean, like, hey, you got 2 hours and you could put as much pre-order as you... Like a regular sneakers drop. You got 15 minutes.
Then we're doing it. We're always doing it. That's not going to kill the hype.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
No. That's what I'm saying. So, like, if you're like...
I get what you're saying.
Oh, they're going to pre-order a Jordan...
And that's it forever.
A Jordan 1 high?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay, cool. We're all going to do it.
I see what you're saying.
But if they're like... If it's Tuesday afternoon, you're like, I feel like buying some Jordan 1 highs. And you go on the site and it's pre-order... You might have a valid point.
So then
maybe.
You can never destroy the hype then.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think you can. We talked about it already, but like you can't then.
No, I don't think so.
Because that would make sense. If Nike said, cool, y'all want pre-orders? Travis Scott won Lowe's, the new color that's dropping, the white and brown one.
Yeah.
Travis Scott won Lowe's pre-orders are right now up for 1 hour. You can order as many pairs as you want, and this is it forever. That's it.
It's going down.
It would still.
Y'all love Yeezys. If Kanye went out there for the weekend, said for 48 hours, get any zebras and many zebras as you want, even though zebras have released 70 times, selling out. Plenty.
It would still do it.
Yep.
All right. I guess so. So pre-orders can never work then.
I mean, it will work in our favor.
As a person who wants to keep it.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Look, Zadeh, man, I know nothing about him. The only thing, like I said, I'm not a destroyer of the reseller. That's the game, man.
It's part of the game.
It is what it is. A lot of these people that be like talking about destroy resellers, I be seeing them cats like, yo, about to sell some stuff today. Turbo Greens, 500. wait, that's reselling, buddy. Like, you can't be on Twitter talking about death to the reseller, and then when you got to sell some of your items, you hit them with resale price. You can't be a reseller activist and a reseller. I don't give a shite what your excuse is. Like, if you really that guy, then you sell your turbo greens for retail. Like, now look, I do have a lot of regrets for myself. You remember I used to be selling stuff for like $25.
It's all day.
I'm talking about hitters, all right, $35, bangers, all right. People actually had the notifications on, all right. Facts, 100%.
I hate cats like that too, because they'll be like, "Oh, I'm only selling for this price so I can get them in my size." You know what I'm saying? They always do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, these is 1,000, but I'm only selling it like that so I can get my size.
I need 11 and a half. These are 11.
Yeah,
like,
so
right.
I gotta hit y'all over the head for it. Like,
all
I don't
you
do that.
Sneaker resale
Don't do
activists.
that.
Now, whatever you gonna sell in your closet, you better sell for retail. That's just how it should go.
Yep.
But like I said, man, the one main reason why I don't got a super duper beef with Zadeh, man, or whatever, is because like he sound like he was legit and he got in over his head. Like, I don't know if he was like, you know what, let me just keep building and building and building and building and skedaddle. Like, I don't know if that was his plan. I think he was like, he should have shut down stuff. Like, whatever, he knows what his limits are. Bam, you know what? I know I can get 50 bread ones. I know that. I have to set my thing at 50 total.
See that I only argue that point. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knew what his limit was because he was selling way too much. And that's my thing.
There's no way he could have thought he could get a 2,000.
But he did. That's why he would have you wait 9 months, because in that 9-month time span, I'm sure he was out there trying to hustle whatever pair he can get.
See, that's the Ponzi scheme aspect of it. It's like, okay, cool. Like, okay, dang, I got 500 more orders of playoff 12s. Oh, hold on. One of the things that I didn't like about him was he did pre-orders on rumors. So it was like, yo, supposedly a Travis Scott, you know, whatever's going to come out. He already had a pre-order up. Like, and it was like, huh? He had pre-orders up, I think, for purple Travis Scotts at one point and the tan ones at one point. So that's the one thing I didn't like. You can't be buying out. That's foolish sneakerhead. That's your fault. Don't buy nothing off a rumor. Like, until you see someone wearing it, you see somebody doing something, do not buy off rumors. Like, that's one of the main things I didn't like about him at that point. But you have to sell rumors in order to pay, because guess what? If somebody ordered 15 pairs of playoff 12s, if I post a rumor for $350 and I sell a bunch of rumors, I can go pay for those playoff 12s from somewhere and get them to him.
But that's, like, I'm thinking that's how he got everything.
Too much work.
That's how he got everything.
Ooh, that's too much work.
There's companies that they don't put a limit at the pre-order because they're making them at the factory. You have to make a limit with Nike licensed product. But he wasn't doing that. That's where I didn't get it. You're saying that he should have known his limit. All right, then say, hey, 900 are up for pre-order. That's it.
Yeah, that's how
but he
you
wasn't
should
doing
do
that.
It. Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying.
This. You can click as many times as you want, and I'm going to get you these pairs. It might take me 8 months, but I'm going to get them for you. I couldn't get down like that, me personally.
Well, I don't know where he's at now. Witness protection.
We know where he's at.
I don't know what he's doing,
Witness
but
protection.
He lives in the right state. You know, he lives
he's got his money overseas, protecting assets. As soon as he's done,
he's not dumb.
Big chilling.
No, he's not dumb. Like, because their family is not like,
he's big chilling.
They're I don't know what race or whatever. Yeah. They're those type. Well, never mind. They know how to take care of their money.
He got a yacht in Dubai right now.
Yeah, hey, racist.
So yo, what you talking about? Huh? Easy. Got out of control.
Yep.
Yo, another lobster coming out. We care?
Absolutely.
You do?
Them orange lobsters are tight.
George said it's the best lobster that there is.
No, I didn't. I'm making lies up. Look at him.
Hey,
I thought I saw that on Twitter.
It's not the best, but it's up there. I love it.
It's up there?
Bro, did you see
blue number 1, red number 2, orange number 3, rest don't matter.
Oh, no, purple matters.
Nope. Green matter too.
Yeah. Blue is number 1. I'm with him on that.
Blue, red, orange, the rest don't matter.
Purple matters, but you saw Dion wearing them, right?
I did.
And they don't look fire?
I mean, it's a lobster, man.
No. It's an orange lobster.
His concept's being way too safe lately. Hold on. We got 3 Air Max 90s, right? I mean, Air Max 1s, right?
Okay.
Now.
Those weren't safe.
Hold on. Them joints were fire, but anybody could have did that.
No, they couldn't.
Those, to me, were not concept level collaboration to me.
How is it not? Did you see the material on them?
Have
you seen the backstory on them?
Look,
come on, man, don't do that.
I got
Anybody can't do what they do on Air Max 1s, Air Max 90s. How is he being safe with the Lobsters? It's only like what the
that's
fifth?
Easy.
It's the fifth color.
That's easy.
It's
Don.
it's the fifth color.
That's easy.
No,
Don, you pick any color in the color palette, it's fine.
Apparently not. He just said 2 of them don't matter.
Hold on.
None of them. Yellows don't matter either.
Hold on.
Orange third, rest don't matter.
Don't matter and fire are two different things.
Yeah.
Don't matter for a yellows because that's almost equal.
We can't get it.
That's union.
Yeah, it's a unicorn.
Undefeated 4 type sneaker. All right. So that's why it doesn't matter. It's fire though. Purples,
they're all fire.
Yeah,
but they don't matter.
That's why I said concepts are safe.
You can't disrespect the first 2, but after that, orange is the next best one by far, and the rest.
I'm not mad at that, but purple matters.
I would go purple.
No, this orange one is crazy.
Maybe green.
I like the
crazy.
Orange.
Dude, you saw
way
it.
Better.
Hold on. You know what? See, this is where you talk about like. Well, I don't even say how we could rank these. Like, to be honest,
he just did.
What are you talking about?
Blue is the best.
Normally, you get like leak pics, and it's like, oh, here's the pic of the tongue in the factory or whatever. No. We saw them for the first time. Somebody wearing them. Fire.
I don't know where I would put the orange. Honestly, I wouldn't even have I would probably have orange last. Like to me, but
green was last.
That's a crackhead take, but you know,
the orange and navy blue, that is fire. It's a navy blue midsole and all that. It's navy blue and orange and white with the tongue. That's from what I understand of it. The joint is fire, but to me, like I said, it's safe. You can never go wrong. Concept made it pink. What are you gonna say? Is why? They would have made it light blue. A light blue. So why? Like you can't mess up a lobster. Just like pigeon. Now, pigeon, I didn't care for panda pigeon. The blocking of it.
Safe is irrelevant, though.
Well, I was just going to say, like,
that's irrelevant.
And why is it considered safe? Just because they made something that's undeniable crazy?
Yeah, but like, I feel like a lot of these brands that we held like in these super duper high regards and collaborations are like, I don't want to say running out of ideas because I'm not that guy on social media. Like, oh, they're running out of ideas. It's like Kith is now coming back out with Mykonos in a different model. It's like, what else? Why are you coming out with a Mykonos again?
Who cares? It's fire. We want it.
Fam, I just got conversation. That's all this is.
Yeah.
It's just conversation because you know what? It is safe. I'm not going to say, now is it fire? Yes. Do I need it? Yes. Will I be sending out an email? Yes. Will I get ignored? Probably. All right? I need a pair.
Why does it matter?
This is a sneaker podcast. It's conversation.
I don't think it's safe.
That doesn't mean you need to start it with a hot take to start a conversation.
It ain't a hot take.
Yes, it is.
It's a real take. It's safe.
No, that's not a take.
You can't mess up a lobster.
That has nothing to do with the shoe itself.
You can't mess up a lobster.
That's considered a guarantee.
Calling a shoe safe just is like, it's a moot point. Who cares? Irrelevant.
It sounds like hate, low-key.
You don't start a conversation by just saying like something doesn't matter.
Saying safe sounds like hate.
You know
just because he has a guaranteed bomb doesn't mean that's safe.
In my mind, I just hold concepts in a higher regard of collaboration, and I feel like I ain't been getting none of that lately. The Air Max 1s is cool.
The Air Max 1s, we just got it.
Come on, man. Some of them are a little
Oh, no, we didn't like, I mean, they weren't all crazy fire, but they were all good.
But what does that got to do with a lobster?
No, I'm just saying, like, anybody could have mixed patterns and stuff like that. That wasn't like, that wasn't concept.
But that's my point, but they didn't. And the thing is, they came up with this lobster concept, and they dropped it, and it's fire. And it's not safe. It's just a guarantee. You're right. They can put any color palette on that, and it's going to work. But that don't mean it's safe.
It's safe, man.
It's not safe. It's fire.
Fire, 100%. I don't blame them.
It's not safe.
I don't blame them. Because when they come out with a bunch of whack stuff, I'm like, yo, give me another lobster. That's what I think I said to the last time we talked about a concept thing. I said, man, whatever concepts, these heavies. I talked about the Air Max 1s. Man, give me a lobster. Even with just Pigeon Man. I'm sick and tired of seeing him everywhere talking. Like, you know, man, give us another pigeon. I don't got time for you with your story. Give me a purple pigeon, gray pigeon, green pigeon, black and white pigeon, albino pigeon, whatever pigeons are out there. Give me one of those. I don't need...
anytime somebody can drop something that's like that you guarantee is going to be good, that's considered safe?
I mean, Nike dropping 1 trillion Jordan 1s is safe. It's safe. You can't go wrong with that. Come on. Hey, we're going to give you an 85 now. Well, shoot. Man, how much higher is it than an OG? We're going to give you the one that Michael Jordan actually played in now.
But we need that.
I thought I had that. No. I think me and you talked about this. You told me that this Jordan High was the OG. Now you telling me these the ones that Jordan played in? What?
You right.
I said that every single time. The Jordan 1 and Jordans can't die because there's like these hidden stories, like these underlying stories. I seen a picture of Jordan wearing his rookie year Jordan jersey, dunking backwards in black and white 85 highs. Mm-hmm. I had never seen that picture in my entire life. I thought I've seen every single picture that has existed of Jordan, every single video. But guess what? I had never seen Jordan shatter that. I had never seen Jordan shatter that backboard. They know what they doing. I know. I ain't never seen Jordan shatter no backboard. Guess what? Shatter backboards out. Cool. You know what? This video got it. These 85 black white highs.
Some of the stuff can be photoshopped. I mean, it's 2022.
This is supposed to be like a story. This is why the black white.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're saying in general. I've never seen some of these things. Like, don't believe everything.
Oh no. I know which ones to believe and which ones not to believe. But I'm just saying that, like, we talked about it before. It's always an underlying hidden story. Like, Jordan one time went down the street and balled up everybody in Rucker Park. So these the Rucker Park. Like, it's always something like that.
Well, this is also mid '80s when
But my point is that it's safe too. As long as you got something to like. Say, hey, yo, you got the.
Who cares?
I know it's a who cares, but my point is that it's safe. It's not bad. Nothing wrong with it.
I just don't like, I don't know, for some reason I don't like concept collabs being safe.
Yeah, because it's concepts. We got them at 1A between Kith and collaborations.
No. Why do you care?
Because
as long as you get a fire shoe, why do you care?
Hold on. Here's the one reason why I have.
Like you saying, shattered backboards are safe. Them joints are fire. Who cares?
Hold on. This is the one. There's two reasons why I have to care.
I don't need a story. Is the shoe fire? Yes.
Oh no. I don't need a story behind it. I didn't ask for a story. I'm talking about I'm talking about why I'm discussing concepts and it being safe. This podcast has talked about and praised of concepts for literally 6 years in a row. We've had Dion on the podcast before, trying to get him on again for episode 300. Mm-hmm. So that's the 100th thing. We have concept collaborations as heralded as some of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
That's it. Now you know what? As the years go on, I'm starting to play it a little safe. That's it. Now, hold on.
Who cares?
Hold on. The who cares part of it is, one, this is the sneaker podcast. Our podcast, goes into things a little bit deeper than everybody else. Yo, Red Lobster's fire. You like them? Yeah. You like them? Yeah. Next topic. We don't do that here. Mm-hmm. That's why we go a little bit deeper. That's 1, 2. Ain't none of us in this room probably getting them. So it doesn't matter. So the who cares? Is it fire? Cool. It doesn't matter if it's fire or not. We know it's fire. I got to talk about it. It's out. But a lobster is safe. It is.
The orange is fire. And it's not safe.
Fire.
Orange
Flames.
lobster being a topic is a topic because he wore the shoe for the first time. It's not a topic because you're like, oh, it's safe. No. You can't add.
I made a topic of it.
No.
I don't care about Dion wearing it. No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. The only reason I care about Dion wearing it is because it's not a rumor anymore now.
That's why we care about it.
Cool.
And it was debuted on his feet.
Yeah, but cool.
Rightfully so.
Him wearing it, you can only say so much. It's real and it exists. Now what?
It's its own. I understand that.
Means we know
it's
coming.
Its own topic.
Yeah, right. And I think it's safe. My topic is it's safe.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah. Is it?
You saying that you're calling something
so you know what?
safe
okay, you know what?
Is like going more in depth.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on then. You know what?
Going in depth is what we did on Zadeh Kicks.
Hold on.
And honestly, we didn't even talk about one part of the thing that's been on Twitter. We probably should go back to it.
Well, bring it back up.
No, say that first and then I'll talk about it.
Then you know what then? If not saying it's safe is irrelevant, then maybe me calling it safe means that it really isn't that fire then.
To you.
Maybe. Maybe not that fire.
No, you need to decide whether it is or not.
Maybe. I definitely don't got it in top 3 lobsters of all time.
Third, period.
That's cool.
I'm not actually mad at that take.
It's not. The other ones aren't even close.
It's not even close.
He's not wrong.
Not close?
He's not wrong. Close. And I love the purple. He's not wrong. It's not better than the red or blue, but he's not wrong.
Not close. It's in a lot of
what?
Not even close.
The green is the
when
weakest
green
one
and purple came out, you weren't like, oh my god. Orange come out like, oh my god.
Not me. Not for the one. Purple and green. Oh yes, I was like, oh my god, because green and purple aren't the most super common you ever see on sneakers. How many green sneakers are there that we have?
Everything is olive. What are you talking about? Olive everything.
Huh? There's like 3 olive things I can think of. Olive Ultra Blues, Olive Travis Scott, and what else?
Undefeated 4s, Air Max 97s. You asked.
You talking about 2 from the same company. Olive and Undefeated, that don't even count.
All right, whatever.
It don't count.
It don't count.
Olive sneakers, undefeated that, undefeated that. Yeah. Look, maybe you're right there. Maybe I need to decide whether or not I think they're fired because it's like, well, I mean, okay, cool. Like, is anything? You made the point earlier, like a blue fragment 1 or a blue thing. Like, well, how far do you go? Like,
he's a fire.
It's a completely different color. What do you mean? I fail to understand what point you're trying to make. I just don't get it.
I'm talking about me personally. Maybe
I
it's not
understand that.
fire. I'm still trying to get them, though.
Already in contention for sneaker of the year if it drops this year.
It could be every single year then.
Okay, that's fine.
See, that's right there. It can't then. It can't qualify.
If you're literally saying that you don't know whether it's fire or not, then you just being contrary to be contrary.
No.
The shoe is fire. No. We know it's fire. You could take the red or blue original color and put any colorway on it and it'd be fire. There was no reason to jump out the window for that boring-ass green and purple. Like, purple's better than green, don't get me wrong.
Boring? When did purple and green become boring?
As compared to bright orange, red, and blue?
First of all, the blue and the red aren't bright. At all.
Okay, the point's not that they're bright. The point is the orange is bright, and the first two are the original colorways before when they came up with the idea. That's why those are relevant.
Hey, man, I hope we all get a pair. I hope
I do, too. I'm going to wear them.
You're just being contrary to be contrary.
I'm being contrary.
Yeah, you are. You literally saying, I don't know if they're fire.
Like,
just what you just said. I don't know.
Oh, my God, an orange lobster is like going, oh, my God, a royal white. It's just a different color.
You've never seen it before. It's not like a royal.
What are you talking about?
Hey, man.
Sending that. First of all, oh my God is like none of us do that. We just send it to the thread. That's the version of oh my God. Is I'm gonna send you the text, and then in the text you might put like OMG. Yes.
Ain't none of them OMG. We say holy. We say all kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
that's fine. That shoe is worthy of sending to the thread when he's wearing it and saying, "Oh my God, I need it." Now,
of course.
Green is not. Purple, yeah, debatable.
You didn't think you needed green?
No. I told you green to me is the wackest one. I love the purple, though. But this orange...
Forest green or whatever is boring. Now, that doesn't mean it sucks. It's boring. Imagine if they came out with orange before those other two. Would you feel different? Probably. Mm-hmm. Answer my question.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Don't be contrary.
No. If the orange came out before the green and the purple, I think it would have been more excited. excited for purple and green. Now, what I said they're better than the orange, I don't know. But I wouldn't have been like, nah, not with the purple.
No one saw the green, the forest green, and was like, oh my God. No, you didn't.
I did. Oh, the green ones? The purple ones? No. The green ones, 100%. With the pink laces in them? My God. When Kyrie wore them joints down the tunnel, lost it. Them joints is fire. The purple? All right. Them joints is cool. Purple, fire. Mm-hmm. But I like the green better. You don't come across green sneakers like that. That's why.
But you don't even like to wear green shoes. Outside of your Vans, outside your Vans you wear every day.
There's no green sneakers out there where we've been like, whoa. That's why I love green on sneakers. Mm-hmm. To me,
how many orange sneakers out there like that? Big Bangs. That's it. What else can you think of?
Big Bangs, Shattered Backboard 2.0.
They ain't green. I mean orange. They're not orange. They got a little bit of orange, a little bit of Starburst or whatever that color is.
Hey, then maybe the orange ones are super duper fire.
No.
I don't know, man.
You being contrary.
What do you want to say about Zadeh Kicks, bro?
I'm trying to get you to admit you being contrary.
I'm not going to admit nothing.
You can't admit that you being contrary for saying, I don't know if a lobster that's orange is fire.
I'm potting.
All right. Zadeh Kicks, the thing you didn't talk about was when Twitter went on the sneaker detectives, said that he basically runs his business with StockX. But I don't think they're implying that StockX is involved. What they're saying is like he's funding the orders with pairs he buys from StockX.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
he buys it from StockX, and then when they all show up, then he'll ship them out to people.
Which is, I kind of said it, but I know not with StockX, though.
That's what that's the research somebody did on social media. I have no idea.
Yeah, and you geeks that was out there going through his trash cans and all that stuff are weird people, though. Them cats are going through the dumpsters at the warehouse and stuff like that and posting pictures of, like, orders and stuff. Yeah, look at this.
And receipts.
Bro, cats is digging in the trash cans. They said more to come. I said, oh, my God. I said more evidence later. Jordan 4 SB supposedly coming out. Anybody care?
No.
I mean, we care, but we don't know if it's real. Like, I don't believe it.
Oh, no, it's real. I
don't believe it.
Well, the picture that came out of a sample of it a long time ago, and Sockjig had reposted it.
Stop. No. It looked like a Black Cat 4. We don't know that was an SB.
It was an SB.
We don't know that.
Hold on. It was a
picture of a Black Cat 4.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the Black Cat 4 material.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was like furry suede. It wasn't that like nubuckish whatever. Find it.
You don't stop.
Find it. Find it. You could brush it.
Why would they make the same shoe?
That's the point that I'm trying to make here.
Mm-hmm.
Would you buy a Bread 4 Nike Dunk Nike SB Jordan 4 Bread SB? Would you buy one? If that was the
same exact shoe.
If that's the colorway. See, I don't know the differences between it because you know what? Our Jordan 1 lows that we got that are SB Costins, I don't know the difference between those and our OG 1 lows. Does anybody in here know the difference?
There's a slight difference in the shape. Slight.
Is it a shape? Is it a shape thing?
Yeah.
Is it a Zoom Air thing? Is it a padding?
Zoom Air. It's slight shape.
Because there's no extra padding. The tongue isn't padded. It isn't like a SB Dunk. It isn't like...
If you put it next to like a original Jordan 1 OG low,
there's something different.
Yeah.
Okay. Now... A Jordan 4 SB, I don't know what you would do. Make it more flexible?
It would have to
viable?
be like thin. I don't know. The idea to me sounds whack.
Okay. Now, let's go back to that. I had never heard of or seen video or photos of anybody skating in Jordan 4s before. I never have. Didn't say it doesn't exist. Didn't do it. That's like the running narrative is that like, yo, see, cats didn't know people used to skate in Jordan 4s. Jordan 1s, 100%. That's period. I had never heard this about Jordan 4s or whatever. Now, an SB Dunk.
I mean, who knows if people did? People make stuff up all the time because it happened 30 years ago, and they're like, oh, yeah, we can make it up now. Nobody will know the difference.
100%. That's the point I try to make all the time is that I don't believe most of these stories anyways.
The only difference is the wing. That's it. You could say the materials are different. That's fine. It's suede, nubuck, whatever.
That's all I'm saying. That's it.
And what I'm telling you is it's a black cat.
Oh, I know what it is.
I'm not saying I'm not saying the one he had was a black cat 4.
You made it sound like that's a black cat 4. Yes, it's all black. It's a black cat 4 is what it is. Like so what
I'm saying is we have no guarantee that this shoe is an SB.
We're not.
That's my point.
I don't know.
Costin can get whatever Jordan he wants. I mean,
I think the thing was the number that was on the side. I think that's like a Nike SB stock number thing. I think that they typically use. I think that's what somebody said. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I saw on the social media. I'm telling you.
That's not even Nike style code
fam.
stuff.
I don't know. That's what I saw. All right. Now look. Supposedly, the back tab, if real,
it says Nike SB.
Nike SB on it. I know for
Not this one. You can see the Jordan.
Yes, I know, but that's a sample, supposedly. That's what I've been told. That's what I saw on the internet. I've been told. I know for some sneakerheads, a back tab that says Nike SB is enough for them to go buy.
They're going to go crazy.
If it was a regular Bread 4 colorway, to the T, but
yes,
like
you're
a
talking
little
about
bit
the
looser
pictures
and
that have already
softer.
been...
Well, I didn't believe those
This
pictures.
right here is, of course, this is not real. This is fake.
Yes, it's not real. But let's say that comes out, it's a little thinner, SB qualifications, and I got Nike SB tag on the back. Is it worth you guys moving for?
Is someone going to call me and say, hey, do you want this for retail?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yes, if somebody's going to come me that, but I'm saying
the answer is no for me.
For you. Now, you are an SB person and a Super Jordan 4 person. Is this
I have
something?
every single SB Jordan 1, and guess how many I have left? Zero. Actually, I got the Costin low.
Yes,
That's it.
and
Or
now we've
Costin
come back
lows.
full circle, and now we're buying SBs again, and we're looking at stuff like that again.
No, we're not.
Hold on.
Or I'm not.
Okay, Jordan 4 and a Nike SB. Bam, made a baby, whatnot. Do you say, I gotta get my hands on that?
No, I just said if someone calls me and says, hey, do you want this? Yes, I want it.
Yes, and then they, like, yes, of course. Anybody gives you a call and says, do you want, you better tell them I want one too, all right? If they give you a call, hey, Joe, you want one? I mean, if you don't mind.
What are you talking about?
The point is that is this worth any news at all? Is it worth
Not to me.
Not to me.
Not
Okay,
to me.
not to me.
Is it newsworthy? Yes.
Of course.
But do we care? Like, do I care to buy it? If someone wants to give it to me, yeah. But if not, then I don't care. No. Like, there's no shoe.
I bought Brotherhoods because somebody's willing to give it to me for retail.
That's different. Don't do that.
That's when you regret.
I could have said no. I'm just saying. I'll buy anything.
No, you don't, because we said no to a lot of stuff. You won't buy anything. That's on record. Right? You pass on a lot of stuff.
Right.
We could have bought the entire Nike. We could have bought the entire Nike clothing catalog, and you said no, you didn't want anything.
That's
so
different, huh?
it's different. I mean, it's literally.
I want them or not. No,
Nope, not for me.
No. Now, if somebody calls my house in the middle of the night and says, "Great, wake up! I got something outside for you," I'm gonna come outside and go cop them.
Go cop.
It's different. Who won in the NBA Finals? Before we get this top 10 list, who won NBA Finals?
Celtics in 7.
I like that pick. I don't know who's winning. I'm not going to make a choice. I like that pick, though. I like that he said 7 because there's too many people on social media I seen that said Golden State in 5 or whatever. Fam, the Celtics are really good.
Very good.
And I am vindicated halfway by the Celtics making it to the finals.
Look, don't let this Boston hat fool you. I don't like Boston at all, okay? Now, I root for the Warriors because I have Warriors ties and affiliation in the Bay Area.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you go there, explain what you texted in the thread about how you dislike the Boston team. Because other than Marcus Smart, I don't see anyone who's dislikable.
No. My dislike for Boston is probably more because I do root for LA.
Okay,
like
so now you're explaining it. Let's go.
That's one reason too. But I've never been that's mainly the reason. It's Celtics Lakers thing. That's mainly the reason why. But that doesn't mean I don't like any of them. I'm not gonna root for a Boston Celtics team. People feel that way about the Yankees. They don't hate people in the Yankees, but it's the Yankees. I hate their gut. It's the Dodgers fans. The Dodgers. For what? It's like Arizona fans out here. They worse with the Diamondbacks, but they forget Diamondbacks is a brand new team, technically still.
But you're talking about division teams. There's a reason for us to hate the Giants. The Celtics are across the country.
Hold on. And
I'm not saying I'm rooting for the Celtics either.
My LA thing.
I made the Celtics pick on the show,
that you hate
so I wanted to be vindicated.
The player that you hate the most on the Celtics, that's the one I like. I love
this doesn't make any sense.
Well, I like that gritty, hard-nosed type person, can do his job when he does it. Make weird decisions at times, of course. Sometimes get a little bit too big for his britches, of course. Sometimes he goes out there and shoots the 3, and you got to go to him and say, "Hey, buddy, I appreciate the hustle. Let me shoot the 3."
Let's not do that again.
You good?
Yeah.
Play defense, hit the ground, dive on the floor and all that. Make a couple layups here and there. You got to tell him that sometimes. I like that. But I'm saying, Draymond Green. I love Draymond Green. I love them. My Warriors, like I said, and people always try to get on me about that. I don't have a solidified NBA team. And when I talk about it, I didn't have the luxury of being born here, stay here, raised here. I've lived literally in about 7 different places.
The way I look at it is different with Draymond because Draymond is a legitimate, probably Hall of Famer if he retired at, say, 32. Marcus Smart is a very good basketball player, but he's not a Hall of Famer. So, when you're talking about the pest on different teams or whatever, the pest guy, Pat Bev's not a Hall of Famer. We know that. Kyle Lowry maybe could be a Hall of Famer if he continues his career, but he's the pest guy now. Chris Paul is a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he's the pest guy now. PJ Tucker, no. Get him out of here.
No.
But Draymond is a legitimate pest guy or whatever that people hate, but he is a star. But an under the radar star that people don't give enough credit to.
Well, now hold on now. Marcus Smart doesn't get a lot of credit that he does deserve, and at times gets too much credit. We can't do. Marcus Smart has been a Celtic longer than every single person on the team.
I've never heard a lot of people dislike him like I do.
Yeah. See, when you say you dislike somebody, it's really hard to gauge from you because once you just make that decision about somebody, you hate their guts. I don't think you think Marcus Smart is a bad basketball player.
No, he's not.
I don't think you think he's a
not
bad.
Super whack, but he makes a lot of whack decisions.
He just makes a lot of decisions.
They were up 13 at the end of that game, and he almost single-handedly ruined their 13-point
That's
lead.
that.
In the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's that.
3.5. He scored 2 points the last 3.5 minutes.
Now, he had 24 points in the game, though.
5 shots in that span.
He had 24 points in that game. Now, he went 8 for 23 and whatever and had about maybe 6 assists. Now, hold on. But that's that, hey, buddy, I get it. You got 24 points.
Their coach made a lot of mistakes down the stretch.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Udoka should have called a timeout once the lead started shrinking a little bit.
Now, Jaylen Brown, some people look at Jaylen Brown as a star. I don't yet. I don't yet. I don't look at Poole. I don't look at Poole like that on the Warriors either. I don't look like that.
Jaylen Brown is an enigma because he can score 40, but he'll also dribble the ball off his own leg 5 times in the game. How can you not dribble, but you can score 40? How can you not see a wide open teammate right there, and instead you go and turn it over or miss a wild layup
as he's triple teamed?
Yeah, his decision making and his ability is so far ahead of his brain in the game. Where Draymond's different. The brain is ahead of the ability,
and that's what makes Draymond good. That's why I love Draymond. He thinks and knows what he's going to do before.
Yeah, but some of the people you
thing.
say you like don't play like that though. Pat Bev's not exactly like a super IQ guy.
Hold on. I like Pat Bev. I'm not. I hate my basketball team. I'm not. I like him.
That's what I just said. People you like.
Okay, but I don't like Pat Bev necessarily for like his basketball
I'm just
reasons.
saying the bulldog guy or whatever on every team.
Like there are players like Donovan Mitchell in the Utah Jazz. He can ball. I don't like his game though. Jimmy Butler, I love Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, but
I don't like Jimmy Butler's game. I don't know how Jimmy Butler's actually really as good as he is.
Well, he's unstoppable and from 18 feet and in, he's unstoppable.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing I had a problem too. And
they gave it to him in the post,
we all
and he
had
did
a problem
that.
with that.
I had a problem with that.
Yeah, but somebody broke it down on social media, and I'll say what he said, and it makes sense.
Let me tell you something. I know why he shot the three. He's wide open. He's probably exhausted too. One main reason too. Like he could have got closer, could have did anything. He could have done a few things.
There's another
Jimmy
reason
Butler,
you're not
like
bringing
you're
it up,
saying,
but-
Jimmy Butler, you saying 18 and in is better? I mean, dang, the amount of space that Horford gave him, he could have got 18 and in. You know what I mean? Like he could have did that. Now,
well, when you're done,
here's that. Like he got this court about 4 seconds. It was that decision, and honestly, when you're in that moment, because they shouldn't even had that opportunity in the first place.
Of course not. They were
With
down
Strauss
13
making that
with
three, they
3
had
minutes left.
no doing that. There's a lot of things that play factor in that. The atmosphere, the crowd, it's a lot of things.
I don't player I don't like.
I don't know if they didn't have any timeouts. I don't know what it was. I don't know. But the shot wasn't bad. I didn't like people saying you can live with it. I thought the shot was I don't want to use the word safe, but I thought it was the easiest way out before doing anything else. Like you're not going to deny that Jimmy Butler had worked this, but he played every single second of that game. He's tired. Mm-hmm. I don't think he had enough in him to maybe go at him and draw a foul or get a layup. I don't know. All I know is that he took the shot. Cool, it is what it is. If there's anybody on the court that deserves and is okay with taking that shot and he missed it, it's him. Should nobody say a single word about Jimmy Butler taking that shot. Period. No one else on that team deserved it. That's it. What you about to say? Well, you say you about to say something like this.
No, that's not how I expected you to finish that rant that you went on. But I thought you were going elsewhere with that. Mm-hmm. No, who did you bring up before Butler? You brought someone else up.
Jaylen Brown?
No, Utah man.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, so like, we'll say this first, and then I'll address that Jimmy Butler stuff. But no, Donovan Mitchell is not a dislikable guy to me, though, whereas Jimmy Butler can rub some people the wrong way, or like, there was another wing you were talking about. Who was the other?
Pat Bev?
No, like a star player level, like 25 a game or whatever. Thought you said somebody else's name in there.
Yeah.
Anyways, Donovan Mitchell doesn't necessarily have a flaw like Jaylen Brown does, like where he just can't dribble. Like maybe his shooting is his outside shooting is suspect, but he'll still do it. Like Jimmy Butler's outside shooting is suspect, but he knows not to do it normally. So I think Jimmy Butler thinks the game a little bit better than Donovan Mitchell does. Regardless, wherever Donovan Mitchell goes this offseason, that team is going to instantly
100%.
be up in the upper echelon. Anyways, my point basically is like he's a little bit better in terms of understanding the game and not having a super big flaw than Jaylen Brown, even though Jaylen Brown's crazy athletic and like you watch him, he should be a superstar. But to me, he has too many flaws. Anyways, the Jimmy Butler thing, somebody did like a synopsis on social media. So if the shot goes in, they only got to get one stop and they likely win the game. If he goes for the two, they still got to get a stop, but they're probably not going to get the ball back because the Celtics are going to, since it's tied, would go for the last shot. You would rather win the game in regulation than overtime. Like you said, they're all already tired. They're at a disadvantage because the Celtics are better overall. Like the Celtics had outplayed Miami in 90% of the quarters of the series.
Celtics is a better basketball team than them, but they don't have the mental fortitude as the Miami Heat, period. Mm-hmm. They're not as strong as them mentally.
Well, they got people like Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart turning the ball over and taking bad shots. Like if everyone had the mentality of Al Horford on that team, they would kill everybody.
Yeah, but see, the point that person made is like after the fact analysis point. Like Stephen A. Smith said that Jimmy Butler took that three because he's tired. He didn't want to go to OT.
It's not that. No,
if you call timeout, then you got time to really think that type of. He got up the court in about 3 seconds and shot it. It wasn't like a formulation of like what could happen type thing. This is like, you know what? I can end this now. It's what it is. It's too many variables to like really break it down of like why you take that shot. But the only variable that matters in this why Jimmy Butler take it is because Jimmy Butler is the only person on that team that deserves to take the shot. I don't want nobody else on that team. Nobody in that game.
I understand that. What I'm telling you is it's defensible shot.
No, 100%. You're right. You can't blame him for it. You know what I mean? Like it's like
if he goes to the lane, there's no guarantee he makes the layup. There's no guarantee 100%. He gets a foul call, and if he does get a foul call, he's still got to make 2 free throws.
And he's not that good at free throws. Like there's a lot of other things that do fall into play. Obviously, when it happened live, I'm like, oh my god, I hate the 3-point line. But in actuality, it was like when I saw the spacing, it's like, shoot, why wouldn't I shoot it now? If I'm Jimmy Butler, like you said, Jimmy Butler is a brain person too. Jimmy Butler shoots 1 to 2 threes a game. Like he knows like I ain't that good at this. So I ain't going to shoot that too many of them. He thinks that way. So it's like, in that sense, I'm thinking to myself, like, dang, Jimmy Butler, you know that's not you right there, but you are down by 2. You know what I mean? Like, you have the opportunity to win. If there's any time to do it, it would be now. You know what I mean? And plus, like I said, they work their butts off. You get put out the playoffs that way, it is what it is. Like, you went in the Boston one, you come back home, you should have won, too. Yeah. That's the point of being the number 1 team, like the home court advantage. But obviously, home court advantage and stuff like that just really doesn't matter anymore and stuff. I got Warriors in 5, so I think the Celtics are good, but I don't think the Celtics are as skilled as the Warriors. They play better defense on the switch. They play better defense on the switch. I don't think they had games. Hold on. You have a hard time with the Jimmy Butler only. Like, it wasn't like Kyle Lowry was out there giving him 32 and Bam was giving him a 32. Like, it was like him today and like a little scatter from the rest of you guys. We're talking about Clay. We're talking about Curry. Draymond could give you some. Wiggins could give you a good 15. You
not in the last few games.
Yeah, but you do that and then it doesn't matter.
Thompson only showed up.
The Suns lost to a team by 40. They had no business losing 2 by 5. I mean, that's why you can't do basketball like that.
See, and that's why I don't look at the Suns Mavericks thing. I never looked at the Suns Maverick thing as basketball. It like the Suns are better than them at basketball. That was just fear. That was something else. You're not gonna tell me the Suns lose? Cool. Lose by 20? Cool. Lose by 15? Cool. Them cats were down almost 50. That's almost impossible to me with professional athletes. I felt like all of them with their eyes closed should be within about 30. Them cats were getting destroyed.
That's what I'm saying.
I view the Celtics as having a better defensive team. Well, I don't know how good. So I don't know how well they guard the 3. I have no idea. In the middle, Williams, he's been in and out hurt like that. Yeah. I don't know if Looney. The Warriors did exactly what we thought the Suns were going to do with Aiden. Oh, shoot. You know what? Yeah, we could all shoot, but, throw it to Looney. Looney had 30 rebounds, 20 rebounds, 15 points, 20 points. We said, Aiden, Warriors.
That's the thing. He's the 180-degree opposite of Ayton, where he's less everything except brain. I mean, you know what I mean? And toughness.
Yeah.
He's got the toughness and the brain, but doesn't have none of Ayton's physical tools.
Aiden, Looney.
And Ayton has physical tools, but he don't think, and he's not tough.
Looney says, hoops there, I got ball, back in hoop. Aiden gets ball, fade away for some odd reason. Or, a jump hook at the inopportune times. Or looking for contact when there's no contact to be had. Like, that's his problem. He's more skilled. He may be too skilled for his size. Like, he doesn't know how to use it correctly. Maybe that's a coaching thing. I don't know. Because he should have about 30, 45 points in playoffs at some point.
Well, he should average 30 and 20 a game.
100%, period.
You can't.
But like I said, I got Warriors in 5.
Celtics in 7.
Damn.
What you got?
5 games. I'm just going to say it's going to go 7 games. I mean, I think.
I hope 7 games.
I do too.
I don't see how there's
Warriors win.
I don't see really any other option other than 7 games. To be honest with you, I don't see a sweep. I don't see 5 games. Maybe 6.
Wait, I thought that with Celtics Heat. Now we ended up getting 7, but to me we got 7 games on accident. That was one of the worst series I've ever watched in my entire time. You get blowout, we get blowout, you get blowout, we get blowout. We thought 7 games because they're so good. It was like them cats had no business losing in Boston. And then they had no business losing in Miami. It's like, good Lord. And you let I love Jimmy Butler. Like I said, you let Jimmy Butler get you 47?
47.
Jimmy Butler 47, and then the next night, 39?
Yeah, 35.
Every time.
That's a historic back-to-back performance.
Every time he was within 5 feet of the bucket, the ball was going in. You can't stop him from making a layup.
Jimmy Butler a superstar?
Yeah.
Well, define superstar.
Jason Tatum, I think, is superstar now.
Define superstar.
Okay. See, that's the thing.
Jason Tatum's not a superstar?
Is superstar
I never thought
10
that.
players?
I just got
superstar
that. I just started saying,
players?
okay,
No,
Jason
Tatum's that guy. He's been that
I
guy.
just thought that. But I always forget that Jason Tatum also did take the Celtics to 4 Western Conference Finals before.
Yeah.
This
Tatum's
is like
been
his
that
4th
dude.
one. We always forget that.
mean
Eastern Conference.
Eastern
Eastern Conference. We always forget that.
Yeah.
But
He's
Jason
had Jaylen
Tatum,
Brown the
hold
whole
on.
time.
But Jason Tatum has never had that like dog, and I'm like, ooh. But Jason Tatum was also only 24.
Yeah.
He came in the league at what, 19? He was
played 1 year in
a
college.
kid. So it's like we put a little bit more.
Everyone comes into the league now.
I know that, but I'm just saying that
Giannis
like
is only like 26 still,
I
or
know that,
27
but
or
you
something.
forget how young these cats are. You really do. Jason Tatum is 24. Devin
that
Booker
guy.
is 24. Fam, I feel like
No, I think he's older.
25.
He's 25 or 26.
Man,
I
I
think.
feel like 24. Shut up! Like slap them right in their mouths, you children, millionaires. Anyway,
Define superstar, fam. Like 10 players,
Who's a superstar?
15, 25.
Like, currently?
yes,
I mean, LeBron's superstar.
Giannis.
Giannis is
Superstar.
Best
superstar.
player.
Curry.
Planet.
I'm just going down the list. No, you know how I'm a Giannis. Curry.
Giannis is the
Superstar.
best player on the
Superstar.
planet. Curry,
Ja Morant.
absolutely. Curry might be the best guard of all.
John Morant to me is a superstar.
No.
Curry might be the best combo guard of all time.
John Morant, he said yes. No. I don't. John Morant, boy. I love John Morant and hate John Morant at the same time.
How?
Especially once I saw him talking about shoot somebody on Twitter. I said, "Are you okay?"
You want to talk, but you talk about age though. John Morant's 21, 22.
Fam.
He's still a kid.
Talking about sending hollows to somebody. Come on, fam.
I think a superstar is the guy that you would say is a no doubt first ballot Hall of Famer. To me, that's the best way for me to describe superstar. Luka, absolutely first ballot Hall of Famer.
Already?
Giannis, oh yeah. No. I'm
path.
saying if he continues,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
If you stay on the same path you're on, I don't think we could say that about Ja.
I could.
Not yet.
Kawhi?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
well,
I mean, he doesn't exist anymore. But
Paul George? Hold on, Paul George, superstar?
yes,
I consider
Paul George
Paul
is
George
the
is
one that
disrespected.
bothers me because people. Like I saw something on social media
Social
when they
media will
said he
have
was
you
the
talk
best
bad
player in
about
the
him.
world, and I just like what? Like they said he was like someone on social media called him like 6'10". It's like what?
Kyrie?
What has Paul George ever been measured 6'10"? What are you talking about?
I feel like it's a tough one.
Kyrie hasn't played enough to me.
I have Kyrie as superstar. George doesn't.
He hasn't played
but
enough.
Borderline
like
for me.
actions.
He was the best player in a finals team. He should have probably been MVP.
Like, things right now in this day and age influence us so much on like a decision like that.
No. I'm not talking about like sitting out COVID. But he's known for missing games regardless.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, God, you say Kyrie, the first thing you start thinking of is like, weird.
Well, yeah,
Flat
you start-
earther.
Yeah.
Flat Earth. Yeah,
no.
like he was a wacko before COVID.
KD.
But when I said John Morant, I started thinking about, oh, God, his daddy and all them cats. Like, I started thinking that.
Well, he balled,
like,
though.
Towns.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
Cat. Carl Anthony Towns?
Yeah.
Nah,
not
but
a
we
superstar.
wouldn't have called
Okay.
him that before this year either, though. I mean, it's not like this year.
He had a really good year.
I understand
You know?
that, but we.
Okay.
For me, no, he's not a no doubt
I know,
first ballot Hall of Famer.
No, of course. Even if he stays at what he's at right now, Cat is a all-star player right now, and he stays this time first ballot?
Yeah.
First ballot then?
No. If
Oh,
he's,
really?
you're
Oh,
saying
okay.
if he stays as good as he is?
Yeah.
I think you got to get out of Minnesota, man. That might be a stigma, like that's unfair, but I think you got to get out of Minnesota. Because KG didn't become a no doubt Hall of Famer until he left.
Yeah, but there was no doubt in our minds that KG was
Right.
top number
but you
2
didn't,
power forward.
But you didn't think about it like that. You were like, he got to get out of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. It made us angry because it was like you hated seeing how great he was. I can see a Cat game and be like, oh, no, Ant's that guy. He's already surpassed.
Yeah, but Cat also had that one game where he had, 5 points in the playoffs?
Yeah.
He's wacko.
Like,
He looked like trash. Yep.
yeah.
Let's
You
do
can't
this
be a
list.
wacko, bro.
let's do this list and go home. I got Warriors at 5.
Okay.
I don't understand how you see 5.
Celtics is 7.
That's probably more of a fan of me
Now,
than them.
I could see Warriors, I can see Warriors winning it. I have no problem with
Yeah,
the
of
Warriors
course.
take. But, when I seen people saying Warriors in 5 online, I'm
You know
like,
what? Hold
man,
on.
What? Do y'all know what this Celtics are?
Depending on the first game is when always the first game.
The Warriors
I
have
got
home
Warriors
court,
winning it.
so I guess.
I got
but
Warriors winning it, but if the Warriors win the first game by 10 or more, then Warriors in 5.
The Warriors probably have the best home court advantage in the league. Like, their fans, when that team is good, don't show. It's unlike any other team.
I would consider Boston. I would consider Boston the same thing. We're talking about Boston here. Like,
I think there's something different about that new arena they have where, the sound and everything, and like the way it was
probably
built.
Cheating. They've got Silicon Valley down the street. They no telling. Everybody probably got an app on their phone that connect to the speakers and do something crazy. I wouldn't be. That's actually a fire idea, to tell you the truth.
That's funny.
You gotta chill out.
Let's do this list, because I gotta pee and I want to go home.
All right.
We're doing top 10 needs at a barbecue. So you didn't make a list, right?
I'm going first.
No. Hold on. If you don't believe in it, you can't go first.
I don't believe in it, but I'm gonna make 5. I'm gonna give you 5 items that are required.
Let's do it. Go ahead and give me your top 5. Go ahead.
Look at his face.
You right. You right. Give me your top 5 items need. Make the editing easier for me.
Top 5 basic items.
Basic.
Look at his face.
Yes.
Everything I
My
say.
stuff is basic too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Everything I say make you upset. Huh?
Go.
Number 5, potato chips. You can pick a flavor. I don't care. You can have regular potato chips. You can have barbecue chips. Just got to have potato chips. Because there ain't no fryer. You can't make fries. You got to have potato chips. Especially if you got hot links, hot dogs, hamburgers, any of those things that's like a sandwich type food. You got to have potato chips. And you know me, I don't love potato salad like you do. So, nah. I don't love it.
I thought you had that on the list. Okay.
Actually, I'm going to make a list longer than 5. I'm going to just name items. How about that? We'll start with potato chips at the bottom. You count how many items I get.
Bam.
Next item. You count. Write them down. Next item. Coleslaw. Coleslaw, you could put it on sandwiches. I told you I don't like potato salad. So coleslaw for me. Now, I'm not talking about that like store coleslaw. I'm talking about you make the coleslaw. You season it up. Yes. Coleslaw. You ready?
Go ahead.
Corn on the cob. Corn on the cob.
I don't want to go to this barbecue already. I already don't want to go to this barbecue.
Corn on the cob.
Coleslaw and corn.
You got me eating coleslaw, chips, and corn.
I'm not done yet.
All right.
Look at you.
Corn. I don't know what order these are in, but...
Just write them down.
Yeah, but if you were going to do top 5, you
want.
had corn at 3. That's high.
No, that's why I said I'm going to do more than 5.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking of things in my head.
Fam, don't do that.
Next, just write it down. Next, watermelon. Watermelon is the best summertime fruit. Period. It's not even close. I don't care what anyone says. I love all fruits.
Contrary to what you may think.
I love all fruits. Man, I don't know why people think white people don't eat watermelon, fam. White people eat the shit out of watermelon. I don't know where that stigma came from.
That came from y'all.
Everybody know that.
Well, don't say y'all.
Not y'all.
I don't go in.
Not y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody
You want to know where it
knows.
came from? It came from them. I'll say that then.
Yeah,
they said that.
I didn't start the whole.
Everybody knows white people eat watermelon, fried chicken, everything. It's a stupid. It's all stupid.
I know it is.
How many things I got? 4.
That's 4.
That's 4.
So far, no meat. Pause.
The meat is at the top. That's the most important part.
Well, you're at number 1 if you're going at 5.
I told you I'm doing more than 5.
All right, look.
Next, mac and cheese requirement. Now, you would have had to bake it at home, but mac and cheese is on the list. You can throw it on the grill and heat it back up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Mac and cheese is a requirement. Next. Look at him.
Making up stuff. He just thinking.
But but is this stuff that's supposed to be there?
I have none of this. I have one thing. I only got one of these.
Well, no, I got one of them.
Nah, y'all
I got one.
Y'all got more than one.
No. I just got
Next, hot dogs. Can't have a barbecue without hot dogs.
one. Okay.
Glizzy.
You call them glizzies, you call them whatever you want. I think you can have a barbecue without hamburgers, so I'm not going to put hamburgers on for right now, but hot dogs is a necessity. You guys put hamburgers on there if you want.
Okay.
Next, chicken wings. Them little mini chicken wings. You gotta have chicken wings because it's better. Who's gonna eat? Like you cooking a whole bird? No, chicken wings. Chicken wings you go get at the store for like sporting events and stuff. Yep, you gotta have them. Cook them at home. You reheat them up on the grill.
Is that it?
I don't know why you looking at me like that.
I don't know. That wouldn't made my list.
I don't know why you
So far, this isn't a barbecue. This is a dinner party.
Yeah, you
Oh,
I
no,
just have
it's a
It's
barbecue.
a game night.
This is a Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, it's a barbecue. You ready next?
What else?
Next, ribs. I don't care if you got pork ribs, beef ribs, whatever.
No.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
different.
Earlier you said cookout and barbecue is different. So he's doing the one version that you're not thinking of.
I wouldn't.
Clearly.
Ribs. I love ribs, but like if they went at the barbecue, I wouldn't be like, yo, what are ribs at, y'all?
No, they ribs gotta be at a barbecue.
Now I go to barbecue and I got no hot dogs and hamburgers. Hey, man, what y'all doing here, huh? Like, if y'all gonna get chicken and ribs only, I'd be like,
I better see at least one slab of ribs, man. At least one slab.
It's too expensive.
I can't wait till you guys argue when you do your own list.
What else?
Too expensive.
A full rack is a hitter.
All right. I'm gonna go instead of brisket. I'm gonna go tri-tip. Tri-tip is easier to make for someone who doesn't own a smoker. So if I don't own a smoker and I don't,
he's not wrong.
Tri-tip.
Brisket is the whole day.
Yep.
Tri-tip not so much.
You're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He
you
did
got
it.
one more.
Perfect. And number one, you already know what it is.
So this is a number one, because you said these are in no order, but this is number one?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I already said it earlier in the show.
All right, the rest of these are just blank, but number one. What's number one?
Just put them in the order I said them
Okay,
in.
I did.
And number one is hot links by far, because not enough people got hot links. You can ask Hannah, guaranteed. Anytime she says, do you want barbecue for dinner or lunch or whatever, I always ask her, do they have hot links? The answer is usually no, because not a lot of people in Arizona got hot links. Fam, that's my number one choice, bar none, by far.
It's my number one
Barbecue
choice
foods.
if I'm at the house, because I know what's going to happen.
Any barbecue restaurant I go to, they better have hot links.
And if they got like super hot links, I want that one, but I got to get to the house ASAP. It's not even a joke. Like, period. I got to get
funny.
home. Famous
Top
days.
10, legendary.
Get home. I'll go.
Legendary made up top 10.
Honorable mention, this shouldn't be without question, but I've been to barbecues that didn't have this. Water, all right? Don't bring one case. Don't bring no 2 case. You better have about 40 bottles, 50, 60 bottles of water on
right.
ice. I've been to these. I'm talking about what I need at a barbecue.
Because I'm drinking 6 at least.
Top 10 needs at a barbecue. I've been there. Number 10.
You didn't do 10, though. You said honorable mention was water.
That was honorable mention, water. I said, you know what? Y'all, I hope people got common sense at barbecues that have it, but I've been to some that they haven't had it. Honorable mention.
You didn't put it
and you
in
know
the
what?
top 10.
Another honorable mention too is a good hostess. All right, and the hostess got to understand the rules. All right.
Man, that's already
I'm just telling you.
I really don't care about
at
that.
my barbecue. This is a top 10 list of when I go somewhere, not at my house. I'm not hosting this.
I don't care about the hostess. As long as the
Nah,
hostess
I do.
opens the door and says, hey, the food's back there. I don't need to see you for the rest of the night.
hostess, you know, they got to take the stuff that's already eaten up, wrap it up, throw it in the trash, get that out the way. Yo, everybody good? Y'all make sure stuff is on ice. That's the hostess. They'll make sure that nobody do nothing crazy. Hey, y'all do that. Make sure they got mosquito sprays, fly stuff.
Mosquito sprays.
Fam, I hate being outside. We got mosquitoes all over me and stuff.
Then take your plate on the inside.
Inside, if we're doing a barbecue, ain't nobody going to my house.
I mean,
they
true.
use the bathroom, but ain't gonna be no running in and out the house.
What kind of barbecue are you talking about?
I don't care about the
because if you do a barbecue during a football game, guess what? You watching the Cowboys in the house.
I'm not talking about barbecue like, yo, we're watching the game and we're gonna barbecue.
Okay,
I'm talking about like a summertime barbecue. Summertime
Normally,
barbecue.
they're not even at the house then.
Where they usually at?
Park or
We
something?
had a park or something. Yeah,
I ain't been to a barbecue at a park in no joke, about 10 years.
Well, that's why he said it's 2 different
Okay,
times.
but hey, man, we talking about 2 different lists here. Look, number 10, I got a pool, all right? The pool is for vibes, all right? I don't get in the water.
See, y'all rich. That's not my type of barbecue.
I don't get in the water. And plus, if you got kids, you're too stressful with the kids. Hey, where the kids at? Make sure they fall in the pool. But the pool provide vibes. Now, your pool to backyard ratio has to be right. If your backyard is 75% pool, don't have a barbecue at your house. Like, we got to sit over here in this little corner because the pool is 99% in your backyard. I don't want to be at that one. It's too much work. Number 9, I got store-bought desserts. They'll be making desserts for no barbecue because them joints sit outside for too long. Store-bought, crack it open, get a cookie, close it, back up. Little little cake, eat it, crack it, close it back up.
Okay.
People come through trying to make a whole German chocolate cake and stuff. You're like, fam, ain't nobody got time to slice of cakes and stuff like this. Ain't no birthday party. Number 8.
Where are you
Number
going? They
8.
got German chocolate cake.
Number 8. I hate German chocolate cake, but I'm just saying that was an example. Number 8, a variety of sodas. Okay, now beer and all that's cool. I don't necessarily need that, but a variety of sodas. And I'm talking about, I've been to these. Now these may be examples to y'all that y'all never been before, but I've been to someone's house and they be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we only drink Sprite." What this that we got? Now if you got water, fine, I'll drink the water. But if you like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we only drink Sprite in our house." I mean, if you want to go down the store down the street and bring your own, nah, fam. You got to have Sprite, root beer, Dr. Pepper, Coke, Diet Coke, and maybe throw in a Pepsi for those who want to swing that way. Number 7, a hamburger. Just like you said. Sometimes you can finish your plate and be done and go out there and, chill, chit-chat, and just go to the grill and grab your burger and walk around with it.
Let me get
Let
that.
me get that burger real quick. Throw a little ketchup on burger and bun and walk around with it. You don't need no plate. You don't need no napkin, nothing. That's what a burger is for.
Listen here.
Number 6.
Burgers are delicious and I'll eat a lot of burgers.
Oh, no,
but
no.
a hot dog is more important.
Oh, hold on, I'm not done.
I understand that.
Now,
I'm just saying.
burgers at a restaurant place is way better than a burger at a barbecue.
Well, of course.
You know. But you know what? Like you say, it's like...
y'all ain't eat... No.
Number
not
6.
Not at my barbecue. My
number
burger's
6.
Like fire.
And now we got coleslaw next to it.
Number 6.
Coleslaw can go on a hot dog. It can go on a pastrami sandwich.
Though.
You smoking?
You eating pastrami sandwiches at a barbecue?
It doesn't matter though. You could freak it.
Yes.
I don't know.
Number 6.
Coleslaw is delicious.
Number 6. I got chairs.
Got to season it right.
All right. I got seating. All right. Now this may seem basic,
very important.
but I've been to plenty of barbecues where it was like, oh, well, you find yourself leaning against the house with
pull
your
up
plate.
some wall. Yep.
You now crisscross applesauce because they ain't got enough chairs. Oh, so we got enough chairs. I've been to those.
Like
if you ain't got enough chairs at your party, the only benefit to me is I got an excuse to leave. All right, then y'all, I'm out of here real quick. That's the only reason. Number 5, I got 2 footballs. All right. Now I'm not talking about cats who want to play a football game. Pick up the ball, a little catch, a little catch here and there, throw a little catch. Football. Now you need 2 footballs because here come the kids. Throw it to me. Let me play. Nope, there's a football for you guys. Pick up the ball, throw it to your uncle, throw it to your best friend, throw it to somebody. All right, just go to hot dog real quick. Get a football.
See, that's a cookout. That's not a barbecue.
Maybe.
Because barbecue, I'm not trying to get active. I'm trying to eat and chill.
We ain't playing football.
No, you're throwing a ball. That's active.
We ain't playing. Ain't no tag.
That's active.
Ain't no 3-on-3. Ain't nobody going no routes.
This is cool for a cookout, not a barbecue.
Maybe.
Keep going.
Number 4, sturdy paper plates.
Oh, I agree.
Fam, you don't give me the paper plate. I'm talking about that thick paper plate.
I agree.
I don't. My hand ain't wet from the juices from beans. I'm talking about sturdy. It ain't got to be broken up in sections. Sectional plates to me is for Thanksgiving if you don't have your glassware out.
He's right.
But a circle plate. I ain't mad if my potato salad touch my hot dog or touch my hamburger.
I'm gonna dip it anyway.
I want my chips to touch it. I don't care about that. Number 3, hot dogs. Fam, hot dogs is the greatest barbecue item of all time to me. Ribs and all that are better, but you have a better chance of going to a barbecue and coming across hot dogs than ribs.
Yeah,
so you got to get the good hot dogs. If I go to somebody's house and they got ribs too, like, oh shoot, they got ribs today. But I don't ever go to a barbecue and they only got hot dog and hamburgers and be like, yo, where the ribs at? I don't do that. If they got ribs, it's like, damn,
that's a different kind of barbecue, though.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you options. Number 2, variety of chips. Like I said, I've been in them houses like, oh, we only eat sour cream and onion. That's the only one you got?
Yeah.
You got 8 bags of sour cream. That's all we eat here. But if you want to go to the QT down the street and get your... No, fam.
Where are you going? Plain potato chips and barbecue potato chips. Like...
That's 2, at least.
You got a list based on, like, hanging out with weirdos.
What I need... Number 1, potato salad.
Exactly. Who are you hanging out with?
Number 1, potato salad. I don't eat potato salad any other time. It's maybe...
Literally the only time I
Potato
eat it.
salad is gross.
No, that's the only time I eat it is at barbecues.
Barbecues. Like,
it's literally it.
I mean, maybe you'll come across somebody like Christmas party and they may bring it for whatever reason.
I don't touch it.
Yeah, you're right. You just
I look at it.
Potato salad
because it's gross, and you guys know it's
key
gross.
for a barbecue.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's nothing like when your potato salad
If
touch
you
your hot
saying I
dog.
don't eat it any other time, you know it's gross.
Nah.
Woo! Potato salad, your chips touch
Perfect
it.
combination.
Oh my God! Come on,
Gross.
Don, what you got?
All right, so I'm glad you went there. So I went there too. Got a couple different things. Here we go. So number 10 for me, red cups. I like to pour whatever drink I'm having. If it's not like an actual like bottled drink, I need red cups.
I'm
It hits
just making
different.
stuff up to make stuff up.
The
Cups
drink,
matter, though.
because then you can
Yes,
because then
real
you can
cups
write your name on it, and that's your cup for the entire
your
day.
cup, no.
You know what I'm saying? So
Real cups matter.
no, absolutely,
matter.
red cups
Cups
matter.
live
Because
matter.
you know what? Even when you got the red cups, if you got like some type of different type of dessert, you throw that joint in the red cup. No, eat that at
Damn,
the cup.
who don't have these things you're naming? Which one put napkins on the list too?
No, because I'm going to tell you what. Because a lot of people use the clear cups. I don't do clear cups. I need the red cup for a barbecue. That's how you know it's about to smack.
Bluetooth, if you that's all they got.
You right on Crip, but
Yeah.
On Crip.
I need red cups.
Heard?
Number 9, I have some. I had put dominoes, but that's more for the cookout. So I'm going to put cards of some sort.
Now I was gonna say that because it makes everybody stay longer.
Yeah.
To me, I like that.
See, and cards are nice. Dominoes, it gets a little, you know what I'm saying? Especially at the cookout. It might go somewhere. So that's why I say we do cards, but some spades, you know what I'm saying? Go fish if you got kids around. But
Uno.
Yeah, Uno. Yes, Uno. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But no, Domino's is for the cookout.
See, a cookout is when a fight could break out.
Especially with Domino's.
A barbecue is when everybody got a little bit of respect.
Yeah, everyone's happy, and then everyone's invited to barbecue. The neighbors invited to the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? The kids, nah.
See, barbecues is when your homie or like one of your cousins bring their girlfriend for the first time and stuff like that. That's what the barbecue is, George. I'm giving you some knowledge.
Yeah. Cookout is like, no, it's the homies like
me knowledge.
Yeah, you know that's cook-off. That's when like you invite like all your thugs, like your homies, you know, that they don't come around that often. Like, oh shoot,
it's different.
Pee-wee from down the street.
Exactly. All right, so number 8, I have burgers. Burgers to me are an absolute necessity. Like you said, man, like you could be chilling, walking around. Oh, let me grab a burger real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like small ones, whatever. Probably knock out 3 or 4. You didn't even know it.
Don't even know it.
You know what I'm saying? Number 7, I want to say they're the Aunt Hattie buns, but specifically it's buns with the white powder. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Potato buns. It's got the white powder. Yeah, the dusty ones is
that's
the only one I want. I see a dusty joint next to the hot dog or the hamburger. It's going down.
And your hamburger,
y'all are out of control.
Your hamburger, hamburger to bun ratio can't be dramatically off too.
And that's why I like those because they're not crazy big. So even
these
if
are not barbecue issues. These are in general issues.
Those are barbecue issues.
No, these are in general issues you're bringing up.
Nope.
The burger and bun should never, under any circumstances, not match up.
Right, but when
you should have cups or napkins or whatever, or thick plates under every circumstance.
You're right, but when I go to a barbecue, I feel like it should never be an issue. Never. I should never go to a barbecue and be like, yo, I want a burger this big with a bun like this. It can't be ordered big.
I hate that.
Onion buns. They got the good buns.
The XL buns, pause, and it's like the hockey puck looking burgers. I don't need that. Nope.
Damn, all right. What is wrong with y'all?
I'm letting you know. All right, what is this, number 6? Yes.
No, you telling people stuff that they already know.
Number 6, I have music. I like to have, especially backyard boogie, I got to have some type of music in the background. It doesn't have to be rap. It could be R&B, some type of vibe. Nice little music while you grilling. I like that.
Now, music is very important, but the music must be at a respectable level for me personally.
No, of course.
I like to converse with everybody. I don't like shouting over music.
Yeah.
You know? Now, my family, obviously, they're Mexican. They have actual live bands there. All right, so we're shouting. All right, it's a little bit different, but they do take breaks and stuff like that. But like now, like you said,
you talking about a different barbecue.
You got the kids around and stuff like that. I ain't listening to like maybe some Pac song, the homies can't have. I ain't listening to that. All right?
No, if you had a barbecue, you doing like a Pandora station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is how we do it. Montel Jordan, maybe a little bit of Al, some whatever.
You
a little
something
mix
to
or something.
too while you grilling. You know what I'm saying? All right, so number 5 for me, I have potato chips, not tortilla chips.
Fam.
I can't stand when I see tortilla chips at a barbecue. What am I? Salsa,
that is a legitimate
chips,
item,
next to a burger. Item. Hey, flip it. No, don't do that. Okay? I'm sorry. And it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I'm not eating hot dogs with the Tostitos and Tostito salsa. That's whack to me. See?
Bring some tortilla chips to my barbecue, I swear on
And it happens all the time. Yo, I got the $2 bag. Hey, put it back in the car. You can take it home. I don't need it.
Oh, my God.
That's big facts. Number 4, I have potato salad. Again, only time I eat potato salad is at a barbecue. I don't eat it anywhere else. Thanksgiving, if regular dinner Saturday night, I'm cool.
Ain't nobody looking for no potato salad.
I appreciate it, but I'm good. Number 3 to me, a chest full of drinks, including but not limited to water, like he said. I don't drink soda, so I would prefer some type of lemonade or Lipton iced tea brisk. And you got to have Capri Suns.
Now,
not even just for the kids, but I drink Capri Suns myself. If I reach in that chest and I see a Capri Sun, at least 2.
Now, I don't drink a lot of soda either, but when I eat barbecue, for some odd reason, I feel like I need like a root beer or something, for whatever reason. I don't know why with barbecue, because it's so rich. I feel like the carbonation sort of does something to it. But you're right. Like you said, it all better be in the ice chest. Don't come through talking about the waters are under the table.
Nope.
They still wrapped up in the plastic.
Or you can go inside
Fam. I swear on everything, though. If you ain't got enough ice, that's 1. 2, if you ain't got separate ice chests, too, you got the water here, you got the Capri Suns here for the kid, you got the thing for the soda, you got the. If you ain't got that, don't invite me. No. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be digging for the bottom. Like, yo, what?
No.
Oh my God, where's the Coke? Oh my God, I ain't got time for that.
But it's funny because 9 times out of 10, I'm reaching for the Capri Sun. I don't know why, but Capri Sun lemonade hits at a barbecue.
I haven't had a Capri Sun in about 20 years. I thought about
barbecue. All right, number 2 for me, barbecue chicken. Love not the chicken wingettes. That's or whatever you were saying. That's for
wings.
No, we don't do wing. No, I want a half a bird or chicken breast.
That's gross.
Or chicken like thighs, something like that. I need barbecue
breast
chicken.
or thighs. But for me personally,
wings is barbecue chicken.
I've never went to nobody's house and like the barbecue chicken was like fire. You know what I mean? Like it was just like dry, or if it was like there, like
no, you at the wrong, because we'll marinate some thighs for like a day.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
I may be at the wrong house. And like you said, the stuff we're telling you, hey, those are times we were just at the wrong barbecue at the wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
But you know, it's what tell you what we don't want.
And number one for me, I've been telling you guys, alluding to it, is ribs.
Are you all right?
I gotta have ribs. Ribs, number one. If I get a slab of ribs, 2 or 3 little slab of ribs or whatever at a barbecue, I'm super happy.
Yeah, but if you go to a barbecue and they ain't got ribs, you're like, yo, what are ribs?
I'm a little upset, but I mean, we're gonna make it work. But for my perfect barbecue, all this has got to be there.
Let's see, like I have a hot dog and a hamburger in each hand, and I just like,
and you're dipping it in the potato salad? Yeah, absolutely.
Everything.
That's how you clean the plate.
You know what you should add to the list too? Good plasticware too. You come through with that stuff that bends when you dig it into something, fam. I will leave.
You know what? I'm almost okay with no plasticware because I'll find a way. I'm gonna find a way.
Well, no, I'm okay if you don't got it, but if you're gonna get it, get the good stuff.
I'm cool with
Don't get that stuff that come in the package where it's a fork, a knife, and a spork in one package. And,
I'll do the spork. I'm cool with the spork.
Well, there gotta be a strong spork.
Okay.
Like, I'm not talking about the ones that bend. Don't come to me with that cafeteria when I got the napkin, the knife, the spork, salt, and pepper at the bottom. Don't come to me with that 3-set
Okay,
kit.
I'm cool with that.
Don't
But yeah,
come to me
spork
with that,
I'm cool with.
Clear, I like the clear silverware too. I don't care what color it is, but the clear one's nice.
No, that's cool. But yeah, that's me overall. I don't really do desserts at the barbecue like that. You know what I'm saying? Not personally needed. If I'm going to a barbecue, I already know it's all savory. I'm eating everything savory. I need nothing sweet except the drink.
Yeah, but I'll bite a chocolate cookie and throw it in the trash. Like, I won't eat the whole thing. Like,
yeah, because then it's like it offsets everything, and then you're just going to reach for another burger they're chilling anyway.
You right, no?
So
He's right. He's right. It don't matter what you do. Guess what you're going to do, George? You're going to grab another burger just cuz. Let me go get this hot dog real quick. This yours? Ain't yours?
And especially on the way out.
On the way, hold on. Another thing too, when I say good hostess, I'm talking about where it's too much food on purpose, where nobody has to sneak away with food. Where I'm like this, fam, take it. Fam, you want the ribs? Take all of them.
Yep.
That's how much food it is. I want that. I don't want it to be like, dang, man, I got here an hour late and y'all, the ribs is gone already?
Because I want to take stuff home, and people know me, and you can ask right now, I always keep Tupperware in the trunk. For that specific reason. No, ask anybody. I keep Tupperware on deck because I want to go to a barbecue and leave happy.
Whipping.
No, I do.
All right.
Big facts.
Appreciate you, Don, coming through.
Always, man. You know what it is.
Number 1 draft pick.
Yes, sir.
You got anything else?
Y'all did them lists like people didn't know everything you said, like every exact item. Though.
See, maybe you've been to the best barbecues of all time. I've been to somewhere.
No, he hasn't. He put coleslaw, corn, and wings.
Yeah, I don't know what you had. Y'all had Sunday dinner.
That is like a 3-piece meal at KFC. That's what you named.
Yes, it is.
3-piece meal. Yeah.
He named coleslaw, corn, and chicken.
Is insane.
And with a biscuit.
Insane. You had potato salad number 1 overall for a barbecue. Potato salad is disgusting.
Not at a barbecue.
So is coleslaw.
Yes, it is. No, it's
coleslaw
not.
is gross.
Coleslaw, when you make it yourself and you season it, coleslaw is delicious. It's fresh. It got that little whip.
Same with potato salad.
Same with potato salad.
No, it's not.
Cut the potatoes yourself.
You do a red skin potato with just the right amount of mayo.
Absolutely
green
nothing.
onions on top. Paprika. Stop it.
Man, what?
Stop it.
Oh, my God.
I'm about to barbecue this weekend just because.
I love potatoes, and it's the worst form of potatoes.
I'd invite you, but I don't have a pool.
I love potatoes.
I don't need a pool.
You do need a pool. It was on your
I
list.
said a pool is nice for the vibes. I don't need a pool because I ain't getting in the pool. I don't believe in pools that much. But you know what? When you go to a barbecue and they got a pool, it's nice if I hear the water splash and you see the color. That's it. I don't need a pool. I ain't got no pool. Like, I ain't tripping over a pool. But it's like always cool. You go to someone's house like, oh, so they got a pool too? That's crazy. You know? Like, splash and all that. Anyways, George, appreciate you. Don, number 1 draft pick, appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Let's think this podcast. Bye.